Everything all compiled for you into one nice little package. The best of the T-Man Show continues.
She sings, she acts, she dances, and she designs her own perfume, too. Jennifer Lopez is revealing almost all in a sexy photo shoot to help unveil her new fragrance.
Right.
What we want to try to show is the brilliant star with the warmth of a woman.
Oh, Lord.
Wearing a sheer slip dress, Jennifer's look is both sultry and sophisticated.
Of course.
The campaign for her new fragrance, Still Jennifer Lopez.
Mm.
Her first perfume, Glow, was a glowing success, and there are...
Yes, I have some glow splashed behind my ears right now, Terry.
Do you? Ooh,
Yes, and
let me smell.
this one is called Still. Is that what I heard?
Still Jennifer Lopez.
Yes, by Lionel Richie, Still.
Her first perfume, Glow, was a glowing success, and there are high hopes for this one.
Yes.
From the shape of the bottle to the aroma of...
Shape of the bottle and two big ass cheeks. That's what I do.
Squirts right up the middle.
Right! Give you a splash right in the face.
Oh, my gosh.
It would smell like that, and it'd probably sell well.
Guys lining up for a splash of Still.
From the shape of the bottle to the aroma of the scent, which was inspired by Jennifer's love of the smell of sake.
Oh.
Jennifer was involved in...
Smell of sake?
Oh, really?
All I can think of is this restaurant I go to where I get sake salmon.
Really?
And it's not really the most pleasant odor.
I would not think so.
That I would like splash behind the ears of the lady my life.
Uh-huh. Or in between her bosom.
Oh, jeez.
Which
Terry,
my mother always
what
told
a
me was the
great
place to go.
visual she's having over there. Boy, you okay? You need a moment?
Yeah.
You need some time, Terry?
Hold on.
Come back to life, Terry. Come back. Join us. All right.
Okay.
which was inspired by Jennifer's love of the smell of sake. Jennifer was involved in every aspect of the production.
But sake has no true correlation to fish, right? Even though I think of it as that, right?
Well,
Sake is like a Japanese something or other.
It's a plum wine that's Japanese, but sake's also a salmon in Japanese, too.
Oh.
Wow.
So it is called that.
So we have to call and find out which one she's going to go with. The fish-smelling odor?
Right.
Or the plum type deal?
All right.
Who needs a good plum on their person? No.
Well, mix it with
sake
a few
gives
things.
You ladies might as well just smell like a fish.
She has a lot of intuition.
Oh.
She has a very clear idea. And she has also a terribly good nose. So she's a big, big help.
There were plenty of little...
She has a terribly good nose.
Yes. She can pick up a good scent.
I remember the day she stuck it right in the ass of the Living Color producers.
That's right.
And the rest is history.
Worked out well for her.
Mm-hmm.
There were plenty of little dresses and sexy stilettos for Jennifer to choose from during the 2-day shoot with 6 different setups.
Right.
We must say that it's not easy to find time from Jennifer Lopez. So her schedule is very full.
That's very fool. See, this doesn't even strike me as odd because I heard that for 2.5 weeks over in Italy.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very fool. But there was a
Very full. But when you get the 2 hours to work with her, are 2 full hours. She gives herself totally.
Would you like the 2-hour tour with Jennifer Lopez where she gives herself to you totally? Sounds pretty good to me.
2 hours with her, huh? Boy, I'll take it. Smelling salmon and plum sauce.
Yeah.
That's only 1 hour less than the people on the minnow got. They got a 3-hour tour. You get 2 hours.
Right, wow.
J-Lo.
But when you get the 2 hours to work with her, are 2 full hours. She gives herself totally.
Still Jennifer Lopez hit stores in October, and the ads will be featured in fashion magazines that same month.
Oh, goody.
Still Jennifer Lopez smells pretty nice. It's $49 for a 1.7-ounce bottle.
$49.
$49.
We'll start saving now.
Yes, what a steal. Hey, and speaking of her,
Yes.
Jennifer Lopez, tabloids are reporting that her little derriere had been digitally altered for her new picture for the promotion.
I think we heard about that. Yes. Why would you airbrush J-Ho's ass down to size? Why would you whittle it down when that's pretty much the area that's brought her to prominence? Mm-hmm. Come on.
Yeah.
Is she starting to despise her own ass?
Well, they say that it was all because of the Columbia Pictures did.
She's calling
not
shots.
her.
She's calling shots these days.
I would think that
If you see the picture, if you see the poster they're going with to promote Geely, which opens in theaters this Friday.
Yes.
Right.
line up now.
I know you're pinching yourself with excitement.
I am.
It looks like that is not the ass of J-Ho.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So somebody airbrushed something. I don't know who gave the orders. I don't know who gave the orders.
Somebody's going to get fired.
But the act went down.
Maybe Ben said, hey, I want to.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they decided at Paramount, hey, we want to appeal this movie to white guys. So we're going to slim your ass down a little bit.
Maybe she wants to be more than her ass.
Right?
Oh, boy.
She is
Great
but-
actress.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. She's sick and tired of hearing how she is drawing people due to her ass, so she gave the orders. You're on the air, Kingston, New York.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call. You're on the air. Go for it.
Yeah, can you hear me?
No. Can you speak a little louder?
Yeah, I got a question about
I know,
my
but I'm
girl.
still having trouble hearing you, Kingston, New York. Can you speak a little louder?
I'm trying to.
A little louder, sir. You're very faint.
Can you hear me now?
A little louder, sir, please.
Hello.
Can you speak a little louder, sir?
Yeah, I'm just about yelling now.
Yeah.
Didn't seem to have changed the decibels at all, but that would have been fun. Yes, sir. Now I can hear you perfectly. Thanks for really getting into it. What's your name?
All right. Dennis.
Dana?
Dennis,
Dennis.
I think.
Dennis?
Yes.
Okay, Dennis. And what's on your mind as far as your girlfriend's concerned?
I got a question about sowing royal oats.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And I don't know what's going on. She wants to take a break, and then...
Now, are your oats really royal? I mean, that's a phrase that was put into place as the movie Coming to America came out in 1989, or 88, whatever it was. But it's really sowing oats. Are your oats really royal in Kingston, New York?
Sometimes it is.
Are you the heir to a king?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Then
But
what's...
it's her that wants to do it.
Okay, so it's her that wants to do it?
Yes,
Is
that's
she...
what I think.
Wow, you usually don't use the phrase sowing oats as referred to as far as a woman's concerned.
That is true.
Women don't have oats. They have crunchy granola.
Really?
That's right.
They sow them from time to time.
But not oats.
Not oats like men.
So she
huh?
how old are you, sir?
I'm 21.
Oh, Lord, how old is she?
She's a little younger than I am.
Mm-hmm. And, you blame her for wanting to go out and see what's out there?
I think she's had enough experience.
Oh, is that right?
Wow.
So she's a big-time hoe by age 19, and you think it's time for her to shut it down and be with you full-time?
Well, she let me on. She wanted to be with me for full time until last night.
Until last night, all of a sudden she perked up and said, I think I'd like other dicks in my life.
Nice.
Not in those words,
Right,
that's
but more
what
or
she's
less.
leading me to believe.
More or
Not so
less, right.
blunt.
How many guys, to your knowledge, has she been with already?
6.
6 guys.
And you think that's enough for her in her lifetime?
Yeah.
Terry thinks
Well,
she's just getting
No,
started.
I'm just wondering because usually you don't hear
great.
that
Put the tone of your
men.
voice, Terry.
Yeah, that's the way it sounded.
You don't usually hear men saying that they prefer to be with a woman who's only had 6 partners to be. I mean, he's so.
What are you talking about? How many men? How many women do? How many men do guys want their women to be
I
with?
don't know. I mean, but
I
I
can't
don't.
marry a 2 with 20 guys.
Yeah, call me in like a month.
Right.
Should be able to
Have a
handle
good
it.
month, and then we'll go.
I didn't know you men had a specific.
Just because you found
number.
a diamond in the rush, Terry.
No, I didn't
In the
know you
rough.
guys had a specific number for us ladies out there.
All right.
And maybe that's
I don't
what's
think you
so
know where you're going with this.
surprising.
Anyway, sir. So she's been with 6 guys, and you feel like she should shut it down and be with you. That's where we were when Terry rudely interrupted. Now, what's her feeling on that? She wants to break it off with you and start seeing what else is out there.
No, she tells me
She
wants
loves
to
you, but
break.
she can't have sex with only you.
She's leading me to believe that, but she's saying that's not true. But she's not saying that won't happen.
All right, just start airbrushing her ass away to keep guys away.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, all I can tell you is this. I don't know what the number that you find suitable for your ultimate partner is going to be, but I can tell you that she's only, 19, 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
Not time to settle down just yet. All right? How long you been with her?
About a year.
A year. That's long enough, dude. It's time for you to move on, too. She's doing you a favor.
I don't know.
Why do you want to be Mr. Commitment Guy at age 21? Why? You're ready to be with her and only her at age 21. Is that what you're telling me?
I thought it was, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Until last night. When she hit you over the head, blindsided you with a bombshell.
Well, the thing is, we kind of have a long-distance relationship now.
Ah, man, that means she's screwing already. She's been screwing for the past year. Where does she live?
She lives 8 hours away from me.
8 hours away. So you've seen her twice in a year.
No, she goes to college where I live.
Oh, I see. So now it's summer break. All the guys are out on the beaches of where she's living. They're looking a lot better than you in the wintertime. And she's letting you know very, very frankly that she can't be loyal to you.
All right.
Isn't that a little... doesn't she deserve a little point for that? Couple of points?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, she could be screwing on you, getting all kinds of STDs, and then coming back to college in September, ready to smother them all over your body.
Well, I drive down to visitors during the summer,
man.
too.
Wow.
Dude, so you're driving 8 hours during the summer to visit a woman who's making it clear to you that she wants to see other guys. Where's the pride now? Now I'm wondering where the pride is, dude.
I don't know. I think I've lost it.
Help him get it back.
Because you're starting to come across as a guy who is ready to challenge Stephen R. Kilbreath for the president of the pussification of men, sir. Are you aware of that?
No.
I thought they made him tougher in New York. When I left New York 8 years ago, they were a little tougher than this. The pride was a little more prominent than it seems to be now.
It's time for you to sew.
Are there any women in town? Have you... That's when you're supposed to, whether it's true or not, throw the line out at her. Man, I've been shooing women away left and right for the past year, and you're telling me this now? But that's not the case, is it, sir?
No, she would know better than that.
It's a lot... Oh, wow. She's like, no one's screwing this guy but me.
Right.
It's a lot better to say... if it's true, but it's not true. There hasn't been women beating down your door. You haven't been beating the woman away with a stick while she's been away for the summer, pretty much, right?
No, I haven't been out looking either, though.
Yeah, but when you got it, you don't really have to look for it, right, dude?
I don't have time to see anything.
When you got it, though, sir, you don't need time. You don't have to make time.
I don't have time yet. I can drive 8 hours to see her.
Right. You have that kind of time. If you got it, sir, during the 8 hours, there are women trying to, steer you off to the shoulder of the road to get your number.
Yeah,
or more. You don't have that going for you. All right, not many guys do. But she obviously is, maybe you're making it a little too easy on her. Always driving to see her. Why don't she drive to see you during the summer?
She has once.
Once.
Wow.
Well, that's not bad. It's more than I
Wow.
thought. That's one more time than I thought you did.
Oh.
She
works a lot during the summer, so she doesn't have time.
Mm-hmm. So she drove one time. When was the time she drove over this summer to see you?
It was actually 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks. Well, that was just her coming up to tell you. She wanted to tell you in person, at least, that she was going to start screwing other guys.
No, she told me over the phone.
Oh, she did?
No, she was there 2 weeks ago. She needed to register for classes.
Mm-hmm. Sir, I do feel bad for you. You sound like a man who's truly in love. Your heart is breaking, which is, it's tough. You sound really down.
Yeah, it was a shock.
Mm-hmm. So what's going to happen this coming school season when she's seeing other guys and you're right in the nearby area and you can't really do anything about it? You going to start stalking and all that good stuff or what?
No, this is what scares me, is she wants to take a break until she goes back to school in 4 weeks. Then she wants
things to pick up right back where they left off.
That's what she thinks.
So she's taking a little summertime break and then...
She hasn't told me. Yeah, she hasn't told me that she wants to see other people. She just says she doesn't feel as strongly as I do. And
she wants to take a 4-week break to see where she is, and then come September, you're going to be as boyfriend and girlfriend-ish as you've ever been.
That's what she thinks may happen.
Dude, she's certainly playing with you right now, isn't she?
I guess so.
Your psyche can't handle this, can it?
No.
For most guys, this would be dancing in the street time. You can do it. You have license to do whatever you want for the next 4 weeks. But 4 weeks really hasn't been enough time to get your motor started over the course of your history. Isn't that the case?
I'm afraid so.
Mm-hmm. So she's going to have a great old time for 4 weeks because women can get laid whenever they want. And you're just going to be sitting around thinking about what she's doing for the next 4 weeks.
Exactly.
And you don't know if you can look her in the eye when she comes back 4 weeks from now.
No, I told her before, if she does hook up with somebody else, then she can
forget
worry about never talking to me again.
Whoa. Talk about role reversal. He's sitting around thinking of her. He's telling her, if you dare be with another person, you can forget about me.
Yes.
And what did she say? Did she feel, obviously, the major threat that was?
She actually did.
She what?
She didn't really know what to say, and she said if that ever thinks she might happen, then she would tell me before it ever does.
Really? And you believe that, dude?
Actually, I do. She's been very honest with me.
Well, other callers, well, I think she has. I think so far, the way you're describing this, she has been actually pretty upfront with you. Other callers are calling in with their particular opinions on the situation. You interested in hearing them or what?
Sure.
All right. Auburn, Washington. You're on with Kingston, New York. Good morning.
Good morning. She wants other dick, dude.
Mm-hmm. She wants other dick, yes.
She wants other dick.
I think he knows that. He's having a tough time putting it into blatant terms like that.
Yeah, well, you need to be blunt. He needs other dick, or she wants other dick. He needs to go get some ass.
Well, he realizes that him getting ass is a much tougher prospect than her getting ass.
Oh, it's not that hard. I know a couple hookers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
The T-Man.
The T-Man will be back on live in no time. Now more of the best of T-Man.
Baby, let's go! Jay, how you doing? Doing pretty good. That was an awesome race.
Yeah, the first person she interviews after the race is the people coming off the track. Last year, he ran in the Dysfunctional Family Race. This year, not enough of an impact to get himself at the starting gate. He is Redneck Jay.
Yep.
Redneck Jay is the first person that was interviewed post-race.
Wow.
It gives you an idea of your people in the crowd.
Redneck Jay, how you doing? Doing pretty good. That was an awesome race.
Yes, and it makes me understand a little bit more why the racetrack told me that they set a record as far as how many Budweisers were sold.
No.
I swear to you. They made a point to tell me that more Budweisers, by far, were sold at Emerald Downs than any other day in its history as a racetrack, and it's been standing now for over 6 years.
Wow. But 50 can't go wrong.
Does that shock you? Think about it. Think about it logically. Think of all the people that were there.
There was a ton of people.
Think of all the people that love to drink in our listening audience.
Okay.
And you're telling me $1.50 buds, put that into the equation, that you would be surprised by the notion that we set a record? We smashed the record, I guess is the best way to put it, of Budweiser sold at the racetrack?
Well, really, putting it in that perspective, no, it doesn't surprise me.
Okay.
Woo, baby, let's go! Redneck Jay, how you doing? Doing pretty good. That was an awesome race. Now that Dundee's coming dead last, that means he's got to screw the chat line whore now.
That's the only thing Redneck Jay cared about.
Right.
Old Man Jim, yes, did beat Donnie the Midget.
Yeah, he did.
In the race within the race. There were a couple of race within the race matchups. We owe the women dinner, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Because I bet that Donnie the Midget would win. I mean, I raced him out in the hallway, and just for the quick little moment that we were going, at least his legs were moving quick. I figured, hey, old man Jim at age 96 is not going to be able to beat Donnie the Midget.
Did you expect old man Jim just to kind of
Well,
putter out right there?
He kept a steady jog going.
Yes, he did.
Donnie got tired with the little piston legs.
Right.
And he loses to old man Jim as they cross the finish line.
Yeah, he did.
Old man Jim, did you see him running?
He just glided right along.
He glided the whole way.
Was it
his
even
little
close?
old man way. He won by a good 6 or 7 steps.
Wow.
Sure.
I don't think Donnie could beat anybody. I mean, it takes him forever to get down there.
And the Wayman did a great job, by the way, getting everything together, but says, as the night is almost over,
Yes.
turns to me and says, I don't think I can do this producer job anymore.
No, he did.
Yes. He almost, threatened to walk out on us.
Oh, come on.
And why? Because he was so stressed out. He says, look at everyone. Everyone's having a great time except me.
Well, then that means it's good.
He
right?
looked.
true.
It did go off really well.
It did.
He was the most responsible guy there. I guess the only one to make sure everything went off without a hitch. It did go off without a hitch, including the queuing of the straker. Did you set that up? Because I knew nothing about that.
I wish I was bright enough to
Right.
What's up with that?
But honestly, in all sincerity, he turned to me with the most stressed out face. As everything had pretty much come to an end, and everyone was up in the, in the party mode.
Right.
He turned and says, I don't know if this is worth it for me anymore.
Did he age like 10
Did you
years?
or did you not say those exact words? I don't think this is worth it for me anymore.
No, I did say that.
Oh, my gosh.
And the reason he said that, he even said it right then and there, the next line was, everyone here is having fun except me. And he was all stressed out. He looked like the most stressed out guy when he said that. I said, Weeman, you're saying that out of stress right now and not reality.
Right. Very good.
If on Monday that's the reality, then we'll have to take it seriously. But right now, you're a very stressed out guy.
Have a shot.
Allow the
Let's
little
go.
stress in your body to leave through your little fingertips. My mom used to do this with me as an exercise when I was like, hyperactive as a kid. She'd say, let the energy just sift through your body and let the bad energy just leave through your fingertips and your toes. And I used to believe it. I'm all better now. She thought I was crazy. And she was probably right.
But it worked, right?
That's right. Wayman!
Yeti.
Now that you've gotten a chance to cool out, yes, looking back, I'm sure you still recognize that everyone had fun, but you didn't. But you have to realize how worth it this is for you, yes. Mm-hmm.
At times, sure, absolutely. I just wanted to have a couple beers after the race. And then
Well, you'll be happy to know that a record was set even despite you not being able to have your beers.
I wanted to add to that. I just wanted to relax afterwards. And you think after the race you could relax, but there were some things that happened that didn't allow me to relax.
All right. So he was like a walking stress little ball.
Oh, jeez.
The bottom line is,
people with receding hairlines.
hey, the bottom line is, was the night fun for everyone?
Everyone but me, yes.
Okay. That's all we care about.
Well, and you did a good job. That's what it's all
You should
about.
be very proud of yourself.
15, they actually gave me a number that they sold 1,500 more beers than they anticipated selling.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Budweiser's went. And that makes me very proud.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were saying it as something to make me proud or not. I don't care.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, it made me very proud.
The cool thing is you weren't even trying to break a record.
That's right.
And there it was.
That wasn't even a thought. I knew everyone would like the idea of $1.50 buds, but I didn't think we'd smash a record.
Wow.
I love smashing records!
Thanks, Redneck Jay.
Crowd going wild. Probably set an attendance record for a Friday night, too, by the way.
All right, guys, we need to get a picture and an interview.
There's Weeman. See, Weeman, even after the race, is working. And that's why he couldn't enjoy himself. That was the voice of the Weeman moments after the race is over.
All right, guys, we need to get a picture and an interview.
He's almost losing his voice there, too.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, guys, we need to get a picture and an interview.
He's working hard. Everyone else like, ha, ha, yeah, races, yeah, I love that. This is so cool. And Weeman's like,
All right, guys, we need to get a picture and an interview.
Nobody can see him. Nobody can hear him.
I know, he's screaming at the top of his lungs, please, somebody hear me.
nobody's even close to listening.
I know.
But he's working his ass off.
Be happy to know that you work well under pressure,
Hey,
Lehman.
yes.
I mean,
Everybody all right?
Making sure everyone's all right. How about that?
that's great.
He's looking right at old man Jim, I think, what he said.
Yeah. Anyone need an ambulance?
Everybody all right? Congratulations.
My race sucked. I suck. And I hope I can retire next year.
Dumpy was very disappointed that he didn't win. Dumpy gave it his best effort ever.
He did?
He really thought he was going to win. He trained for this. He has the stationary little treadmill in his house now. He took it very seriously. He wanted to win. But honestly, I don't know what made him think he was going to beat Ham Sandwich Man. Ham Sandwich Man was close to 100%, even after his car accident. And Dumpy gave it his best effort ever. That was the fastest I ever seen Dumpy.
Yeah,
He looked
he was
very
hung.
fast.
He hung right in there.
Yep.
But he honestly thought he was going to win.
Well, I think he thought that Ham Sandwich was a little more injured than he was.
Yes.
Hemmy may have sandbagged a little bit on us, too. 'Cause he didn't look injured when he was running.
It was pretty fast, but Dumpy looked faster than I've ever seen him.
Yeah.
He did.
A lot of interesting developments, and even after the race, when Donnie the Midget knew the bet he made that if he lost old man Jim, he would have to have sex with Audrey the Chatline whore, his first reaction was, well, I'm not doing it.
Oh.
Now, you can't get away with that on this program, as Terry has found out.
Yes.
Unless H's is going to have sex with Audrey the Chatline whore and bail him out.
The T-Man.
KUBE 93's.
The T-Man will be back on live in no time. Now more of the best of T-Man.
How'd you feel about the race?
Oh, my baby, he was gone. My baby was smoking. Baby!
Baby was smoking in. I don't know about smoking them. That's Kim, the lover, and 50 years his junior of old man Jim. She was loving her man.
Oh, yeah.
You know why? Because the thousands in attendance Over 5,000 strong, Terry. On a Friday night, they typically get 1,500.
Oh, yeah.
Over 5,000 people, I don't remember the exact number, were in attendance. We smashed a Budweiser selling record for any day of Emerald Downs' history. And Old Man Jim was one of the fan favorites.
Of course.
High-fiving everyone after the race.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Everyone, as they passed him, everyone was saying, you could hear it almost in unison as he was walking by.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Kim was loving that her man was the star.
Baby!
Thanks, Kim. Gay, were you happy with the outcome of the race?
I was, and I saw Bikini Dave's thing.
I saw Bikini Dave's thing. Jeez.
I was, and I saw Bikini Dave's thing.
Gay was outside for all of 3 minutes. He promised he would walk around,
Yes,
he would
he
shake hands, he would kiss babies.
Sign autographs.
He
things
went
like
down
that.
at the most distracting time of the evening so people wouldn't notice he was out there. And he was down on the trackside area for about 3 minutes.
Well, people were probably asking for him. Where was he?
I was, and I saw Bikini Dave's thing.
Yes, Bikini Dave, as he was running, Bikini Dave showed up in an actual, not homemade bikini this time, but an actual store-bought two-piece bikini.
Yes.
And as he was running down the track, his penis came out. He tucked it back in.
And kept rolling.
We have the video footage. It's hard to make the quality on the internet so good that you can see it point blank, but you see him tucking away something. Trust me, there's nothing else there but his penis and his balls.
Jeez.
Bikini Dave still found a way, by the way, in his race within the race to beat DJ Doofus.
Ooh, good.
With his penis hanging out.
Gay, were you happy with the outcome of the race?
I was, and I saw Bikini Dave's thing. I liked it.
Forever we ran.
Why do you like Dave so much?
He's cute.
Did you like his outfit?
Look at that ass.
Look at that ass. Let's see, being...
What?
He's too close to the goats of the world these
I
days, the
guess
sheeps.
so.
Look at that ass. Look at that ass.
Did you like his outfit?
Look at that ass.
What the hell?
Did you like his outfit?
Look at that ass.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, jeez.
Look at that ass.
Oh. He's getting calls from other people. See, we can't even call Gay anymore if we want to because the number, his home number, is so out there
I know.
that other listeners call him when we try to call him.
Right.
One ring means that you can't even get his phone to ring so he can hear it.
Maybe we need to just get him a private line for us.
Well, I thought he had a hotline.
We
yeah.
need a hotline number now for his house.
Yeah.
So we can get through.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning.
Look at that ass. Look at that ass. Look at that ass.
It's very nice. The listeners are very happy that you made it down to the trackside area for about 30, 40 seconds. It's very big of you.
I was down there a while.
Look at that ass.
You said you'd be down there the whole time, though.
At one point, he looked at me and he said, "Now, how far away is the 10th where they're broadcast from?" I said, "That's down at the other end." He looked at me with a scowl, like he's not trying to walk down to the other end of Emerald Downs.
Right.
He wouldn't even make it down there. It was too far for him.
Why are you still sleeping? Why aren't you up looking for a job?
I'm awake.
How come you're not, like, scouring through newspapers and the online classified sections right now?
How do you know what I'm doing?
Because I could tell you just woke up. Yeah. And if we hadn't called, you would have been sleeping for the next, 3-4 hours. Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow. Why is he upset?
Look at that ass.
Yeah, that could be.
Why do you like Dave so much?
He's cute.
Did you like his outfit?
Look at that ass.
Are you any plans on running next year?
I might if I lose enough weight.
So I guess that's a no.
Pretty much.
Now, everyone was commenting how much weight Gay has lost. It is significant enough that it shows visibly.
Right.
Gay has a situation now where he's looking like a mere shell of his former self.
That should keep him motivated to
I
continue
hope
on.
so, because everyone made a comment on how much thinner Gay is looking.
Are you any plans on running next year?
I might if I lose enough weight.
That'll never happen. He could be down to twig size, and still. Be afraid to run.
All right.
Mm-hmm. It'll be fun. That's it. I'm done. No more questions, please.
Right. Got to get back to upstairs. Oh, jeez.
You're on the air. People want to make comments early about stuff they saw. Terry, I'm going to get to your stories really quick. You're on the air. Hello. Yes. Hi. How are you?
Right.
Hello? Hello? Is he talking to me?
He's getting out of his car.
Is he on with 6 different radio shows? Are you there? Hello? Huh? Was he swearing?
Yeah.
Great.
Did I go over the air? I couldn't even tell what he was saying. All right, let's go to the next call. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, T-Man.
How are you?
Hi, this is Robin.
Hello, Robin.
Hi, Hotshot.
Hi.
Hi, do you remember me?
I think so. Remember you from what?
The party.
What party?
The party at Emerald Downs.
All right, it was a big party, fine. It was a night. I don't know what it was.
Well, Hotshot and his girlfriend kept running into me.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're like a little stalker of what?
See, I was afraid they'd think I was.
Oh! And what can you tell us? Why is it significant? Do you know her?
I think I remember seeing her snooping around the suite with her pen and her autograph book.
That was me.
Oh, really? And were we nice to you?
Yeah, you guys
Wow.
were great.
So you think you crashed some big party?
Uh-huh.
It wasn't some exclusive. Was there major security there that you got by?
Well, that's what Audrey said.
Well, Audrey knows.
That's what they told Audrey.
Audrey said, you can't go up there. There's so many bodyguards, and they're big, and they're bigger than Hotshot.
Talking about? There were 0 bodyguards.
Right.
It was an elevator.
Yeah.
That was it.
Pretty easy access.
You can make it on the elevator, you were there.
And that's pretty much how it was.
Yeah. Audrey was told, all right, Audrey, you can't make it. That's very exclusive. Right. Very exclusive, Audrey, and we don't have the room for you. But you made it up, and you think you had some dramatic kind of feat that you accomplished on Friday night.
Oh, it was great.
I'm sure it was nice to meet you. I can't necessarily recall. Do you know who Robin was?
I remember, sure.
Hot or what?
She was okay.
All right. You're okay, Robin.
Oh, thanks.
Yes. You had a good time?
Oh, I had an awesome time. Everybody was awesome, and the Midori sours were great.
That's good.
On us, I'm sure.
Did I get to meet you and see you or no?
Yeah, you signed my autograph,
I
that
did?
You were going to see your horse, so.
Was I friendly?
Absolutely.
And I was doing what now?
When I met you, you were going to see your horse.
Don't you dare talk about my girlfriend that way. No, I know. Right after the race, yes. I went to wanted to make sure he was still alive.
It was great. I was trying to meet everybody.
Oh.
But Weeman was kind of flitting around, with his little feet.
He was very stressed out.
Oh, his little brow was all furrowed.
Okay. She took it all in.
She did. What an observer.
She made it past all the security.
Right. Woo!
Good job there, Rocket Robin.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
He's all giddied up, Terry. He's all excited.
Oh, boy.
Huh?
Autograph book is full now.
Without Stevens, though.
Yeah, true.
Yes. Now, what can you tell us about things we need to know about the day, Terry?
Well, you predicted this, T-Man, and it's finally come to fruition. Dr. Phil has made it in the tabloids.
Oh, jeez.
Because of a sex scandal.
Wow. Okay, I need time
Okay.
to work out my emotions.
All right.
I predicted that Dr. Phil, the biggest fraud of the world right now, Terry.
I know.
Didn't I say it's only going to be a matter of time before something hits your grocery store checkout magazines about Dr. Stupid Phil?
Yes, you did.
And there's a sex scandal in this week's what?
In this week's...
I hope it's not the Star or is it the Inquirer?
It is the
Inquirer prints the truth!
Right. Much more accurate than some news sources.
Front page? Cover story?
Cover story.
Saying what?
Dr. Phil grabbed my breast. His patient charges.
I did nothing of the sort. This woman's crazy and suffers from emotional distress of a bad relationship called a rod that I couldn't help from. She claims Dr. Phil grabbed her breast.
Yes.
All right, give me time, Terry. We're going to need to delve into this one.
Yes, we will.
Dr. Phil will be here for many comments. Yes, I will.
It's a good one.
Right after I screw my cousins.
No boy.
Okay, yes. Front page of the Inquirer.
Yep.
Let me see, Terry. Dr. Phil grabbed my breast. Claims a patient.
You can get busted for that? Boy.
If you're Dr. Phil, best-selling author,
And soon to be his own TV host.
Yes.
TV show host. Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Right.
Now something to blame my show's lack of success on.
You know he's right. The T-Man Show.
It's your boy, WhoMikeJones.com. Making sure you listen to your chance to win tickets to Q93's Global Import and Domestic Car Show.
Powered by Xbox.
Hold up, baby.
Spin the riff. And win 93,000.
Everything all compiled for you into one nice little package. The best of the T-Man Show continues.
He doesn't like when I mention that he should be looking for a job. It's that simple. Anyway, when I talk about realities of life, he doesn't like that. He'd rather continue on spending taxpayer money on Chris and Cliff at the cuff.
Well, that's good work, I guess.
Right? Now, before I delve into this whole Dr. Phil thing,
yes,
just to make sure all loose ends are being tied up this morning, Terry, Audrey, the chat line girl, is on one of the phone lines right now wanting to share her experiences of the other night. Now, she did a very good little running effort on the track herself.
She did, yes.
She had little pigtails going Friday night in a very innocent fashion, Terry, looking schoolgirlish.
Right.
When she is obviously not even real close to your innocent schoolgirl now, is she?
No.
But an interesting event took place on Friday night as far as Audrey, the chat line girl's perspective will tell us in a couple of seconds from what I'm hearing.
Oh, okay.
Number one, she now has the realization that she has to have, well, she chose Donnie the Midget for her 600th victim, as she calls them, to have sex with. Donnie, you remember last week, turned her down early last week. Well, she's well past 600 now.
Of course.
Okay?
Right.
So the thought of Donnie in her head is a distant memory. But she knows now that Donnie and her are scheduled to have sex since Donnie lost in his race within the race between him and Old Man Jim. A shocking occurrence as far as I was concerned. I didn't expect a 96-year-old man to beat a midget, but now that old adage of what crosses the road first, the old midget or the young... All right, never mind. It's been answered, Terry.
Right.
Yes. But that's not the most interesting thing that happened to Audrey on Friday night. The most interesting thing that happened to Audrey is that a very distinguished-looking gentleman comes up to her at the racetrack amongst all that were there, doubting Budweiser's ad nauseum, because even the guys who came in their suits from work to watch Friday night situations were drinking as many buds as the guys who were wearing the tank tops that said rat.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Okay?
Loosening up the necktie,
coming to town, by the way.
throwing a few down.
Well, a guy who Audrey describes as, and there were witnesses who saw this kind of tete-a-tete action, a guy described as a very distinguished-looking gentleman had a long-running conversation with Audrey, the chat line whore, and then, in a very cordial and, again, gentlemanly manner, asked Audrey out on a date.
Wow, like a real live date,
Well, it was a very strange occurrence, and she'll be the first to tell you that. Audrey, am I capturing the essence of what happened on Friday night accurately?
Sort of, in a way, yeah.
How are you, Audrey? She's even sounding different this morning now that she's been asked out.
Yeah.
You were asked out by a guy who seemed like a very upstanding member of society, yes?
Yes, sir.
And he talked to you for a good period of time, yes?
I've been talking to him since Friday.
And you've been talking to him since Friday. Okay, let's just go back to Friday, though.
Okay.
All of a sudden, this guy starts talking to you that you find attractive, that you could tell looks like a successful guy. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And there's something about success that could be rather attractive to you as well as the rest of the population, right?
That's right.
Okay. So he comes up to you. Now, one question that I'm sure will pop into many people's minds, is he aware pretty quickly, right up front, or somewhere along the way, you tell me, that you are Audrey, the chat line girl, who is known on this program for having sex with multiple partners, we'll say? Does he know that?
Later that night, yeah.
All right. So in his initial conversations with you, he's enjoying the conversation, you got a sense, right?
Yes.
And you were enjoying your conversation with him, right?
Yes, sir.
And he finds out somewhere during the night that you are the woman that he's probably heard on the radio, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, he asked you out?
Yes.
And this to you is bizarre as far as your track record, or what?
Yes, sir. It's unusual for me.
You guys will actually buy you food.
And why? You tell me in your own words how that made you feel.
It made me feel good because he actually looked at me as a real person and not just a slut.
Mm-hmm. And even long before you met us, guys hadn't been looking at you with those kind of eyes and those kind of conversations. Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say.
And this guy was very gentlemanly?
Yes, he's a man. He's not a thug or a boy.
Mm-hmm. And he asked you out. Did he give you an idea of what kind of date it would be?
He wants to bring me to the movies.
He wants to take you to a movie.
Wow,
That's nice.
Yes.
And Audrey's not asked out to a movie. Have you ever seen a movie, Audrey?
I haven't been to a movie with a guy for like 3 years.
Aha! So this kind of hit you with a little sense of the other life. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And you like what you see in that other world that a lot of people live in, right? Of being asked out, being courted, being romanced?
Yes, I do like that.
Mm-hmm. Because one would venture to say that's not your style, Audrey, but I guess it's just been so absent that you have made this different lifestyle, the lifestyle you're doing not necessarily by choice, but by necessity. Is that accurate?
Well, I was in a relationship like 6 months ago, so... But he was a big, fat Pillsbury Doughboy who treated me like you know what.
Right.
Must have been a good one.
So the difference here is this guy is...
back with my crazy life.
Okay, the difference here is this guy is not a big, fat Pillsbury Doughboy.
That's right, he's fine.
And he gives off the impression that he's not going to treat you like crap.
That's right.
Now, the best part of this whole equation, the real kicker here, Terry, that I've yet to bring up yet...
Okay.
...is that this guy... who was having this long-running conversation with Audrey, who was laughing, in a very upscale type, you would think, country club type manner with Audrey, the chat line girl, then eventually asking her out, then talking to her on the phone over the weekend, is a friend of the women.
Oh,
wow.
Really?
Huh?
Wow, interesting.
A comment, women, please.
This is news to me.
According to Audrey, he's a friend of yours. Right, Audrey?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Wow.
She even sounds different this morning, Terry.
Yeah, she does. She sounds
retiring?
very,
I mean, is this like the end of an era?
I don't know.
Refined.
It's almost like a little My Fair Lady kind of thing.
Yeah, almost.
She starts with, breaks out the rain in Spain, falls mainly on the plane. I may have to puke.
Right.
So does that mean I may be in the wedding party?
Do you
or
know
something
this
like that?
guy? What's the guy's name, Audrey?
John.
Do you know a John?
Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
Wait, just rolled his eyes.
Yes.
Almost looked like he needed a moment to collect himself. You're friends with John?
I am.
John a good-looking guy?
Very.
John doing well for himself?
Yes.
John aware that Audrey has, one might categorize as a reputation?
I would assume so, considering there were just people going up to her, hey, man, make me 603.
Right. People in the crowd who are walking up to Audrey, not as gentlemanly-like, and saying, Audrey, do me now, make me 603.
Well, that's nice of this gentleman.
Can I shove this bottle of Bud up your cooch or what?
Nice.
There were people in the audience saying that. There were people in the crowd on Friday night saying those things. But Audrey was not deterred, for she was having a nice running conversation with Weeman's friend, John.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Weren't you one time considering, like, being roommates with John? Sharing a house together?
We've talked about that.
Right,
yes.
you're still talking about it.
I don't know.
Audrey could be a staple in your home.
Oh, yes. Next thing you know,
I've
you
lived
wake up
alone
and
for
there
6
she
years.
is.
Right.
You may have to make it a 7th.
I say.
Cooking breakfast.
Well, what do you think of this? Did you notice that John was talking to Audrey?
At the B.B. McGraw's afterwards, a bunch of people went. And she was there, and
right.
they were talking.
They were talking. You never would have thought that John would be asking her out like she's describing he did, and that they would have been speaking all weekend.
No, because I thought he went out of town.
Oh, well, he could still call her from out of
town. There are phones out of town.
I mean, sure. That's pretty neat, Audrey. He obviously, like you said, saw you for a person and liked your personality and got to know you a little bit.
Audrey?
Yes.
One might, and I'm sure they're even calling right now, some of these phone lines that are ringing that haven't been answered yet, their thoughts are going to be, well, Audrey, This guy is just a more elaborate scheme type guy as far as wanting the same thing as all the other guys, and he's just doing it the way he knows how. He's not the kind of guy to just come over. He wants sex just like everyone else and will screw you and leave you, but this is the way he goes about it. He takes you out to dinner first. That's the kind of classy guy he is.
I don't think that he's going to do that to me, because I actually want to see him more after our date today, so...
You going to have a date today?
Yes, we are.
Ooh, today is the big day,
Is this okay with you, women? A little,
Did you see this?
a little Monday Night Football?
Yeah, it's fine as long as he's happy. I mean, Audrey's a sweet
Audrey,
woman.
what time and where will he be taking you?
I have to give him a call at 5:30, and he'll be taking me to a movie. I don't know which area.
You're going to a movie tonight?
Yes, we are.
With John?
Yes.
Can you describe John, please?
John is probably about 6 foot something. He's bald-headed, and he's very nice dark chocolate, very sexy. He's gorgeous. He's fine.
Huh?
And he dresses nice.
Is this the John you know, women?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Dresses nice?
Dresses nice.
Huh? You look shocked in there, women.
Yeah, a little.
Why are you shocked?
I'm usually not at a loss for words.
Audrey wants to know why you're shocked. Audrey just asked, why are you shocked? Well, Audrey, I mean, you were shocked. So why shouldn't women be shocked? You called up this morning shocked.
Well, I'm not really shocked. I just...
No, you called up shocked. You called up, I can't believe that a guy was talking to me like that. A guy was giving me the respect of a conversation. A guy asked me out. That was shock.
Well, I'm just curious on why women shocked, though.
Well, if you're shocked, isn't it fair that women shocked?
Yeah, but I want to know why he's shocked. Like,
flabbergasted would be a better word.
That goes beyond shock.
Yeah, that's worse.
It does.
He's flabbergasted.
He's flabbergasted?
Yes.
I saw them talking on Friday, and then I called him Saturday because I checked out a nice house, a huge 4-bedroom that we were going to split.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why women is shocked. It's very simple, and he doesn't want to maybe put it in words, but it's very simple. John is obviously a guy who has no shortage of women or the ability to hook up with women in his life, right?
That's true.
Okay, when a guy is in that situation, he would normally opt to probably stay clear of a woman who's been with 600 partners. Maybe one who's got a reputation, but it's pretty much under wraps he'd be willing to dabble with. But if he can hook up with hot women that haven't been with 600 partners. All right? That's why he's shocked.
I like Audrey. I think she's a pretty girl.
Huh? Now, Audrey, you've gotten silent.
well, because I was thinking about poor women at the club. The heartless hoe was, like, attacking him.
Oh, my God.
She's so disgusting.
Yeah, I hate her. I do not like that girl. And I do not like DJ Doofus either. He's annoying as hell.
Heartless hoe.
So are you the pot calling the kettle black here, women?
No, I didn't touch the heartless hoe. I'm going to tell you what.
You were trying. Yeah, now all of a sudden, because he couldn't make it happen Friday night, he's putting her down. But he was.
If I wanted to make it happen.
Was he? Oh, right.
I could have taken her in the bathroom there.
Was he attached at the hip to the heartless?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, big talker.
That's great.
Was he?
I'm telling you, she's gross. I don't want any
Was
part
he
of
or
it.
was he not attached to the hip of the heartless hoe?
Man, she's disgusting. She was nasty. Her boobs kept falling out in the club, and she was, like, hanging over people, trying to rape me, trying to rape the women.
Okay.
She's horrible.
I was not into that. I pawned her off on this guy Prince, who was dancing with her that I met.
Yes, the Paisley Palace. Anyway, Audrey,
Yes.
you're excited about the day?
Yes, I am. I'm very, very excited.
I'm excited for Audrey.
I don't even know what I'm going to wear. That's how excited I am.
Okay. Well, you're going to be having sex with Donnie the Midget regardless, even if things start to work out with this guy, and I hope he's okay with that. Maybe he can throw it into a threesome. And because Donnie the Midget, as you know, lost to Old Man Jim, and he's on the hook for what you requested a week ago. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What? Now what? Your whole life has changed in a weekend, Audrey? Is that what you're trying to convey here?
No, this is just unusual for me. That's all, man.
She's deep in the heart of women's circle now.
It's unusual for you to be into a guy and be thinking about him all weekend.
I have been.
Did you engage in your usual extracurricular activities on the weekend, or did you not?
No, me and my brother are on a war right now, so he's being evil on my website, so I'm not talking to him.
Okay, and that limits your ability to hook up with guys?
No.
Terry asked if you suspended your normal activities because of meeting this guy. Did you have sex with random men over the weekend as you normally would?
No, sir.
You didn't have any sex?
Is it because of him?
Yeah, in a way.
Wow, she saved
you guys
herself.
are serious already.
In a way, and the other way, she's on her monthly situation probably too.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, so you...
Or else I'd be really pissy.
Oh, just... wow.
Yeah.
I hope, Audrey, that now that you've allowed some vulnerabilities out, that this man doesn't eventually get you in a situation that could be really traumatic for you. That's all I'm hoping, because you are, yes, ladies and gentlemen, a vulnerable, nice lady in your own right.
Right.
And now that you're exposing yourself, you sound pretty hyped up. You sound really in some fashion that I'm not familiar you being in. Okay, Audrey?
Yeah.
And I'm hoping you're not thinking that this is Prince Charming that's come to rescue you from whatever ills you may have in your life, only to have a situation develop where you get really depressed that it doesn't work out, Audrey. But our little baby's all grown up, Terry.
Yes. Another one getting ready to fly the coop.
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez.
Settling down.
So I don't know. You've made a dramatic change in just one weekend, and that scares me, Audrey.
I just have good vibes when it comes to certain people.
All right, I think you should screw a couple of guys before your date tonight, just to make sure you haven't, changed your lifestyle and then get all set up for heartache. Okay?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to give me heartache.
All right. Of course you don't now, because you thought about him all weekend, and you've had these...
Well, I'm just going out on a date with a guy. I'm getting to know him, so, everybody has to do that, right?
Getting to know him? What a concept, huh, Audrey?
That's right.
That part sucks.
That's how we're ended.
Yeah. So do you think you're going to hold off, or?
I can.
Are you going to have sex with him tonight if he wants it?
I don't know.
This is unfamiliar territory. Uncharted waters?
Huh?
This is uncharted waters for you?
Yeah, because I'm actually getting to know him, so I don't know. I might hold off for a little bit.
Wow.
Hello, baby's all grown up, Terry!
Oh, yeah.
The other life. Audrey?
Yes?
Enjoy your movie.
I will.
Take care.
You too.
Almost heard a little of the old Audrey there. I will.
Right.
Yeah. But Audrey wants to see how the other half lives.
Well, I hope her John knows how serious she is.
Oh, jeez.
Her John.
Very punny, Stephen.
Yeah.
Always count on you.
Well, maybe she'll be in a relationship for a while, and number 666 won't creep up too soon for me. Postpone that a while.
That's right.
She was minutes away.
She almost sounded like, after getting here in the studio in a situation where she was basically, I won't go as far as to say begging Donnie the Midget to be number 600 last week, to now here she is, what a difference a week makes,
I know.
to almost sounding like she didn't want to have Donnie pay off his bet to us because it may threaten things with this John of hers.
Wow. That's amazing to me.
Set it all now, Terry!
That's crazy.
So.
Unbelievable!
The T-Man.
Now more of the best of T-Man.
Well, it probably just needs a little WD-40.
Right.
Peggy, which bag has our bathroom stuff?
No, I promise I will talk about that guy.
All right.
Dr. Phil. I want to talk about that story, Terry. But
Loose end after loose end?
I'm tied up loose end after loose end. Why can't we just have a night out
I know.
where we have the dysfunctional family get together and not have there be this much drama?
I don't know.
Why does there have to be so much drama, Terry?
I don't know, because we're so dysfunctional.
We have a lot of situations that have to be talked about.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well.
We have the Audrey situation, which I feel is pretty much tied up now, right?
Sure. Yes.
She's going on a date today.
She is.
With Wayman's friend. Wayman during the break almost had a little tantrum.
Right.
So feeling of wrongdoing, slept with your best friend's man behind her back for 6 months, and had that whole altercation on the air with her when we heard the story. You remember that morning?
I do very well.
Okay. Now, Audrey said you were part of the crowd on Friday night. We weren't expecting you. We're glad you showed up. You're a very nice lady, but you tend to like to dabble like a lot of people did in the Budweisers and all the other drinks of choice, and you got yourself in a state, we understand, and I actually saw you Friday night, you got yourself in a state of as far away from sober as one can get. Fair to say or no?
That's pretty fair to say.
Okay. But you're upset that Audrey and Weeman were describing you as the drunken falling down lady on Friday night?
It is a little upsetting, yes.
Why?
I find it kind of hard to believe that she would call me disgusting when she's the one sleeping with 600 and whatever guys.
Well, maybe she's providing the mirror that you needed to see yourself on Friday night. She was a lot more sober than you were, and she wasn't pulling her top down.
I wasn't pulling it down, it was falling down.
Oh! Well, it's amazing how when you're so liquored up, that tends to happen more than when you're sober.
True.
Okay.
Okay, but the only reason...
You're just upset that a chat line whore...
Exactly.
is calling you out for your behaviors.
Exactly.
I can understand that.
Right.
But you're not disputing anything that they said was going on.
Not at all.
Your breasts were showing. You were in a state that you probably can't even remember half the stuff you did, right?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I do remember the Weeman was trying to hook up with my friend, though.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The one you introduced to me as Double D's and you wanted me to touch your boobies?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I mean, Heartless Ho walks up to me and says, "This is my friend Double D's, touch your breast, touch your breast." And I'm like, I don't think I want to touch your breast right now. All right?
Thanks, but not right now.
When she's sitting there all drunk telling me, grab her breast, grab her breast. It loses a little of the fun.
Yeah, you think?
From me. That's what you did. Do you remember doing that?
I do remember that, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you were in a kind of state that can be categorized as Audrey did, correct or incorrect? I'll tell you what, Audrey's on the line wanting to have it out with you right now on the air.
I don't have time to have it out with her.
You don't want to have it out?
I don't have time to. I have to go to work.
Okay.
I don't have time for her.
Well, you sound in a much better place right now, and you are certainly a young lady who knows how to have fun. That's all I saw.
Yep.
I saw a woman who was of legal drinking age, and she had fun.
I still had fun.
And if a boobie comes out to play, that's good for me.
Sure, right.
We encourage that, actually.
Yes.
Right. And I would never have, been all over Weeman, as he says, if I was not that wasted.
Wait a minute, comment.
Well, what do you want me to tell her? Don't get so wasted then. And being all over me isn't a bad thing.
That'd be good for you, right?
Yeah.
Now, you want to say hi to Audrey? Wish her a good day or not?
Good morning, Meister.
Uh-oh.
You want to wish her a good day?
Have a good date.
Oh, good date, yes, too, yes. Mm-hmm. An overall day. You want to wish her a good day?
Have a good day and a good date, and let's see if you can maybe make it last one date.
Oh!
Because I can, because you know what? I'm a clean hoe and you're a dirty hoe.
Oh!
Dirty hoes make their boobies pop out in public. Only dirty hoes will walk up to women and me saying you want to F us.
It's all about the women!
Pull out our shirts and be a nasty girl about it.
Hitting on the women is...
Around the club. You're going around the club saying you were going to do anything. Guys are about to pull a train on you. That's how dirty you are.
Wow.
I was getting more respect than you were in that
I wouldn't
club.
let them.
I was getting more respect
Audrey?
I was getting more respect in the club than
Wow.
your ass was.
All right, Audrey has made... Audrey has explained that she uses condoms, which... Audrey?
Wow, Audrey.
Let her get in a word if she wants to have a word here.
I don't
but,
think she can get in a word.
Oh, jeez.
Come on.
Come on. All right, Audrey, that's
She's
where...
all on the street.
Easy now. All right. Audrey has found someone to attack because she was acting a little bit risque.
She's acting nasty. There's a nasty hoe and there's clean hoes. She's a nasty one.
And Audrey wants to describe herself as a clean hoe because she uses condoms with 600 guys.
Yes.
Now, Heartless.
That makes
I
sense.
use a condom with my boyfriend. Yeah, that's pretty dirty.
All right. Audrey did convey one line that's interesting. She says that, and she says she has other people that heard it. You were saying you wanted to have sex with just about anyone at the club post the event Friday night. Is that accurate or no?
If I said things that night, I said things that night. But
Right. But you were in a drunken state.
I don't remember saying half of it.
A lot of people say things in drunken states that they don't mean, and actually, even though they're in that drunken state and can say it, they won't necessarily want to follow through with it.
He's getting into these days because he has no career, so he might as well move to something else.
Well, Stephen, your thoughts?
He's going to be a big NASCAR guy, I guess.
Let's hear a guy's comments who doesn't let his car hit the highways at over 45. What do you got, Steve?
Well, I'm not big into race car driving, but hey, he wants to do that. I guess...
is there anything extreme that you could say that I'm into this, and this is contrary to my personality, or no? Do you bungee jump? Do you rock climb? Anything like that?
No. Rock climb, no.
All right, let's keep going with the list here.
Jeez.
Doesn't gamble. He doesn't Doesn't ride
parasailing.
Yeah.
I parasailed once.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
How'd that work out for you?
Worked out well.
After you cleaned off your soiled shorts.
I had to hold on to the rope and the little handle because it looked like it was going to fray and fall apart. Plummet to my death, but I made it.
You did?
Yes.
And where was this?
I did it in Lake Chelan, or at Lake Chelan.
And who were you with?
I was with my wife and her family.
Really?
At Lake
So
Chelan.
it's post-marriage activities.
It might have been pre-marriage that we did it, but...
Try to impress? It was going to be a fiance or what?
I think so. I think they were like, oh, come on, everybody's doing it. I'm like,
all right.
Okay.
Let's put the fat guy up with the parachute.
Yes!
I can't believe I got up in the air.
Yeah,
But, Steven, the good thing about it is that you're a clean hoe and everyone else is a dirty hoe.
In your heart, you know he's right. The T-Man Show.
More of the best of T-Man.
Tanya Harding actually headed to jail in just a couple of days, but took some time out for Emerald Downs.
And ham sandwich and dump truck guys going pretty well. DJ Doofus, where is Tanya and her skates? But ham sandwich, we have a streaker. Ham sandwich has gone right away.
That's Robert Geller, the track announcer at Emerald Downs. Let me tell you this. That's as hyped up as he gets.
Man.
In their biggest race of the year, he doesn't sound that excited.
No.
All right? His voice never gets that high. But he was so hyped up for this race.
DJ Doofus, where is Tanya and her skates? But ham sandwich, we have a streaker. Yeah! Ham sandwich has gone right away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, and a lot of news stations were there reporting on this.
Jail in just a couple of days, but
Yes.
took some time out for Emerald Downs.
And ham sandwich and dump truck guys going pretty well. DJ Doofus, where is Tanya and her skates? But ham sandwich, we have a streaker.
The streaker! Wasn't that great?
That was awesome.
Ham sandwich has gone right away.
Apparently somebody in a thong like ran across the thing.
Yes. All these streakers show up at big events. As the race started, somebody jumped out of the crowd, ran across the track in nothing but a thong.
Right.
No top, and a thong. If you're going to be a streaker, you better go all out.
Sure, of course.
They asked me if I planned that. Why would I want to plan a streaker? I didn't even think of that, or else I might have.
It was like, oh, dang, why
But
didn't we think of that?
dude ran across the track, and then he runs out into the middle of the infield, and he has to swim through some canal to get to the other side so he can escape, and he did escape.
Nobody was running after him either.
No,
We
even
were like,
security were like, it's fun! That's funny as hell!
Right. Oh, boy.
That's what security was doing.
Oh, man.
He wasn't harming anyone. He just ran across the track and just left the facility.
Right.
Wasn't attacking anybody. Not hurting the horses.
Yes. And he was even made part of the race call by Robert Geller.
The ham sandwich, we have a streaker. Ham sandwich has gone right away.
Apparently somebody in a thong like ran across the thing. Feely Fool Loud, that's Mary Kay Letourneau's ex whatever, came in second. Tanya talks.
I'm just here to have fun, you know, and be able to see everybody, and it's really great. Everything I've been going through, and it helps me out, too. And so, you know, just go and have fun.
It's nice to see that one day after being sentenced to jail, she can come out to Emerald Downs and race against a bunch of freaks. You know?
Mm-hmm.
How dare he? Huh?
Who is that dude?
Bill Wixie, right?
Was that his name?
Bill Wixie, yeah.
Bill Wixie?
Wixie.
Well, all I know is that was brought to our attention. This was taped, not by us. This was one of the news stations that covered the story. This was Fox News?
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of this guy. That's all I can tell you. But it was taped by the following individual who's not happy with that comment.
And now, representing butt rockers worldwide, carrying sod from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between, president of the blue collar workers, even though he wears a tank top, here's Dump Truck Guy.
What's up, baby? Holy crap! What's up?
Now, a good time was had by all. It was a record crowd for a Friday night with a smashing of a record as far as beer sales were concerned. That was one thing that I was very proud of, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're all consenting legal age adults.
Sure.
If we broke a Budweiser selling record by 1,500 bottles, I say I'm all for it.
Cheers to us,
They're
man.
loving it. They're loving it at Emerald Downs. They get all the, or a big percentage of the money for beer sales.
Yeah.
They set it as ecstatic as can be. They said, we set a record in this, and set a record, and bud sales. I was like, oh, bud sales, cool.
That's the only one you cared about.
Right.
Yeah.
So a good time was had by all, and we acknowledge. It's one of those situations where you can acknowledge amongst your group, amongst your family, that we are a bunch of freaks.
Yeah,
okay?
of course.
But when someone else who thinks they're above us, someone else who thinks they're high society, when I've never heard of this guy, okay, says in that fashion that these people are freaks, it sets people like Dump Truck Guy off. And Dump Truck Guy is the one who gave Wayman this tape. When did you get him the tape?
I got him this morning.
Dump Truck Guy was so upset he dropped this tape off. And Dumpy, what did it make you feel?
I felt good until I seen that penis-headed MFer on there. And the reason why you never heard him, because he used to be on Channel 13, couldn't hack the job because he sucked. So now he's on Fox Sports and he's about to get the axe from there because he sucks more. And I'd like to know where he hangs out so I can show him what a freak does to a stupid faggot.
Oh, okay.
Dump Truck Guy's fired up. Dump Truck Guy wants to, take the guy on now.
Yeah.
Dump Truck Guy wants to fight the guy.
Obviously.
I'm telling you, it's one of those situations that if Mofo would call Dumpy a freak, that's fine.
Right,
If we call each other freaks, that's fine. Someone like Bill Bixby calls Dump Truck Guy a freak, or a member, or just the entire family, and says that, Dump Truck Guy and all the others will get really upset.
Right.
You don't want to piss off the dysfunctional family, all right? If you're Bill Bixby, that's the last thing you want to do. Because guys like Dump Truck Guy and members of the family are everywhere.
Right. And
You don't want to piss them off.
Yeah, we have a lot of supporters.
They're driving your buses, they're cooking your food, they're parking your cars. Everywhere. Exactly. That's why you don't want to piss off the dysfunctional family. He's probably going to realize that. Get me Bill Bixby's phone number.
It's Wixie, by the way.
Get me somehow, wait a minute, find this guy's phone number. I will ask the guy. Why are you calling us freaks?
That's right. You tell him watch his ass
so
here because there's people everywhere.
Let us, well, we're not going to threaten him on the air.
I will. Dirtbag.
I don't know what he's thinking, Terry.
I don't
know what it makes him feel like inside, if it makes him feel better about himself. To thumb the nose of the dysfunctional family. What's the point? What, is he that insecure that he has to, freaks?
Well, he gets the jealousy
Why
thing.
would Tanya want to hang out with freaks?
They're getting notoriety, they're getting some attention, and he has to report on that, on something that he's...
Bill Bixby announced he's going to Emerald Downs.
Nobody shows up.
Who cares?
And so, just go and have fun.
It's nice to see that one day after being sentenced to jail, she can come out to Emerald Downs and race against a bunch of freaks.
Now, why couldn't I just be in the back of the studio right when he said I just grabbed him by the neck? What'd you say, you little bastard?
Nobody cares about his opinion, by the way. Just give us the stupid scores and move on, all right?
I know. It's not like he was making some impact, so what was his point in bringing that up? All he's going to do is piss off the family.
Yep.
You don't want to piss off the family.
No, you don't.
Well, the listeners are probably taking offense to this, too.
Dump Truck Guy, take a load of manure and dump it in his front yard.
That's right. Give me the address. I don't even have to do it. I just have to make one phone call. It'll be done.
Not that he will do it, but why is he going about his business? This is taking a shot at the dysfunctional family, Terry.
If he's trying to get attention, this is the wrong way to get it, obviously.
Maybe he thinks any attention at this point of his career it would be good, but I don't think you want to do that.
You don't want to do it this way, that's
You hear
for
how
sure.
pissed off Dump Truck
I
Guy
know,
is?
he is. He's upset.
Honestly
Remember in
insulted.
the past, when you mess with a T-man, where do you go? Right in the trash.
The family has been very good, as Dump Truck Guy is pointing out in his own little way, at defending themselves.
Right.
Now, we at many times have called ourselves freaks, so that's nothing new.
Right.
But someone like this cannot do that.
Sure.
You don't do that. Dump Truck Guy's pissed off. A lot of listeners are going to be pissed off.
Of course.
And Bill Bixby must answer now. Bill Bixby must answer now
The Incredible
as to
Hulk is
why
not.
he called the family freaks. Is he better than us?
Oh, no.
Is that what it is?
He might think he is, but...
Does his poop not stink? I don't think so.
Dumpy will hold his nose to his poop so he realizes that it stinks. And he will make Bill Bixby admit that poop stinks.
Just like
Yeah, right. Or he'll
Yes.
eat it.
Or he'll have to eat it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. Don't
Get
piss
the
off.
corn the night before so you can put some flavor in it.
Don't upset the family. Honestly, that's a line that I'm stealing from the movie. What movie was that? I love the movie Fight Club. It was so twisted, and I loved it. But in Fight Club, Brad Pitt holds this guy over the toilet and says, "We're everywhere. We're everywhere. You don't want to piss us off. We cook your meals. We eat your food. Or we prepare your food." Mm-hmm.
That's very true.
Yes. And that never held more as far as being the truth. As far as our dysfunctional family, we are everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere. Legions. Yeah. And Bill Bixby thinks he can take a shot that just gives off the impression that he's above.
I think it's cute. News reporters think to make fun of Tanya Harding and everything she's involved with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, and they
That's
see
great
this.
journalism. I mean, they really go out on a limb.
They just don't get it.
I saw Tanya after the race. She had a great time.
Yes, she did. I talked to her, too.
It wasn't just the words. You could see it in her face, how much fun she was having. Let the woman have some fun.
Yeah.
Before she goes to prison, for goodness sake.
No kidding.
She's trying to live her life, man. Let her live
Not going to
it.
be as much fun 10 days from now when she's making license plates.
Right.
Dumpy,
Yes, sir.
we will attempt to get this man's home number.
That's good. You get it. You call me back, brother.
I will ask him a couple of questions, and if you want to ask a couple of your own, you can.
You damn right.
Okay. Because I
sir.
am not happy about this either.
Right.
Well, that's good.
I'm not as fired up as you are, but I will be once I start talking to the guy.
That's good.
All
Let's
right.
give him a freaking new one.
Okay, we're on the case. Very well done, Dumpy.
All right,
Yeah,
brother.
Take
good
care.
running, by the way.
Trust me, you're the only one who saw it, but still, it has to be addressed.
Yes.
That's right. Well, it's all over now.
Yes. All right, I don't know what he means by that, but it's kind of scary. Well, why did he do that?
I don't know.
The more I hear it, the more I will get fired up, Terry.
It helps me out, too.
Tanya explaining.
I'm just here to have fun, and be able to see everybody, and it's really great. Everything I've been
Everybody. She met everyone when she was at the ice rink that morning.
Yes.
We all realized we fit right in with one another.
Right.
Yes, we are the first to acknowledge how dysfunctional we all are and loving it. They wouldn't have it any other way. It's a lot more fun this way. Trust me, Mr. Bixby.
just here to have fun, and be able to see everybody, and it's really great. Everything I've been going through, and it helps me out, too. And so, just go and have fun.
It's nice to see that one day after being sentenced to jail, she can come out to Emerald Downs and race against a bunch of freaks.
Yeah, just because Bill Bixby hasn't been invited to anything in his life that would be categorized as fun,
right?
Don't get on us.
Yeah. And that's
All right?
exactly it. Right.
There's a little co-host laughing in the background, too.
Yeah.
We didn't forget about that.
I don't know anything about his career. I think Dump Truck Guy seems to know a little bit more, or has done his research. He got inspired to do a little research on the guy. He's a travelman, kind of journeyman, kind of reporter who thinks he's made it big, or has to convince himself he's made it big in order to keep breathing day to day. In order to get inspired to wake up and go to work in the morning, he has to convince himself what a big shot he is. I hate people like that, Terry.
TV people are the worst that way.
Unbelievable. Whoa, hi.
Don't you know?
Yeah, don't you wait? Can't I have to wait for a table? Yeah. Don't you know who I am? I'm Bill Bixby. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
So who's that mullet freak guy that has a table? Why don't I have a table?
All right. You let people like that in here? Nice mullet.
Oh, boy.
We should be able to get a comment from him, right, on the air?
Yeah.
He should be able to come on and talk about why he labeled the intricate part of the dysfunctional family members as freaks.
Right. If he's a stand-up guy, he'll come on.
If he's a professional.
Oh, no, I don't do that. You have to book me 2 months in advance.
I've got so much on my plate.
Even people in the sports.
Talk to my agent.
Right.
I'm sure people in the sports industry aren't even booking this guy.
Your agent doesn't talk to you. Why would he talk to us?
Oh, man.
Oh.
Not a good thing.
Suit and tie wearing fool.
Yeah. Amongst other things, I'm sure.
Union scale wage making fool. Unbelievable, Terry.
It is. I'm surprised.
Big shot.
The sidekick sounds like it's nervous laughter, like, oh, you just messed with the family.
Okay, that's him.
Yeah, I didn't say it. She
Right.
backs way away.
And so, just go and have fun.
It's nice to see that one day after being sentenced to jail, she can come out to Emerald Downs and race against a bunch of
Should I say it?
freaks.
Someone drive me home tonight?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they kind of pan away so you can see both of them, and she's like, no, not over here.
Right.
Don't associate me with him.
The reporter there was having fun, I'll tell you that. I met the reporter who was on site doing the Fox Sport coverage. She was a nice lady. She stayed the whole night.
Wonderful.
Her crew left and she hung out.
That's awesome. She wants to be part of our family.
Yes. I wouldn't go that far. I don't know if we'll let her in.
Right.
She has to prove, in order to be part of the family, not that difficult. You just have to prove that you fit into the category of being dysfunctional.
Bixby won't let that happen.
Yes. You're on the air. Hello. Centralia, good morning.
Morning, T-Man.
How are you, sir?
Was doing fine until I heard some punk-ass news reporter reporting on freaks running at the Emerald Down.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with that,
How do you
T-Man?
like that? How do you like that? Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have been there, but I had to work too damn early the next morning. But
There's
just
some
called
people-
to say a long-time listener of the show, first-time caller.
Well, what took you so long? It took this reporter guy to get you all inspired to call?
Yeah, pretty much. I'd rather sit and listen on the sidelines.
Okay, well, we're going to get a comment from him. We'll see if he's willing to come on and talk about what he meant by the freak comment.
Well, I'll tell you what, T-Man, if you're a dump truck guy or any of you guys ever need any support from a fellow dump trucker, you just give me a call at this number.
I see it on the caller ID.
Punk-ass news reporter.
All right, easy now. I'm telling you.
I know. They're your truck drivers.
This
they're
is the
your-
point.
Yes.
And if you saw the collection of people at Emerald Down just watching the family because they realize that deep inside they are part of the family, and they are.
Yep.
The 5,000, 6,000, whatever it was on Friday night when Emerald Down traditionally has about 1,500 at their track on a Friday night. The place was jammed. Honestly, the attendance was listed at like 6,000. I don't know what it was, but it was, to me, I've been to the track, trust me. Yeah. I have never seen it like that. And the energy that was there was also something that you don't find at the track on a regular basis.
Yeah.
There was a real static electricity in the air.
Mm-hmm. Everybody was pumped.
And the collection of people were extremely diverse, from your country music listeners that I guarantee you listen to this program, then go right over to the crap kicking station.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
To just about everyone.
Yeah.
There was everyone was represented.
It was nice.
Man, woman alike. We're all there, all representing. You're on the air.
Hi, my name's Jeremy.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the streaker.
Oh, well.
He's also the same guy that streaked the last game of the Kingdom.
Is that the same guy?
The same guy.
He wants to make a reputation like Morgana the Kissing Bandit. He wants to be known as the Streaking Bandit or something like that.
He is. Every single party I've been to, he always gets naked.
Is that right? Well, I'm sure it's a great time for you then. You're on the air. Hello. That's the
T-Man.
same guy who streaked at the Mariner game who got tackled at second base.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You're on the air, yes.
T-Man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, thanks.
What can we do for you?
Hey, I wanted to say congratulations on your horse Friday.
Good old spontaneous wood.
Well, the horse...
Yeah.
For a first race, come on.
He didn't get out of the gate. I was afraid he was never going to get out of the gate.
You're like,
He was
Yeah, well, he was pretty far back, but he came up around on that final end down
that
there,
was
man.
so exciting. Can I just tell you that?
He made the move of a champion thoroughbred.
He did.
Sure did.
He caught up to all the others and then got a little tired down the stretch and finished third, for those who do not know.
And that's all right. I had money to win place the show, so.
So did I. So you were at the Downs on Friday night.
I sure was.
You had
Brought my daughters down there.
You had a good time?
I had a great time.
There you go, sir.
All right, man.
That's
I also want to say thanks to Hammy for signing an autograph for my daughter.
Everyone signs autographs in the family.
Yeah, I was glad to see if there's some way I can get the rest of the guys to sign for me also, because she's headed back to Boston this weekend.
All right. Make that happen for you. Yeah, just wait on hold. Okay, there you go. Oh, oops, I cut him off.
Wait a minute, how old is his daughter?
Yeah.
The jockey, Terry, said that the horses that came in first and second, next time out, in a race to come, we'd crush them.
Oh, really? Good.
I don't know. They probably just tell you everything you want to hear.
Well, you have to be proud, though.
I don't know if you know much about horse racing, Terry, but they say not only did the would have trouble getting out of the gate and was 3 lengths behind everyone to start the race. But coming down the stretch, what a horse is supposed to do when they're racing is change leads. You ever hear that expression?
Yeah.
Well, what changing leads means is running on the foot that is most advantageous to getting your traction and allowing you to really race to the best capacity. Well, Spontaneous Wood, it was his first time ever racing, and he ran on the same leg the whole way around the track.
Well, he's just beginning, right?
Yeah, so coming down the stretch, he was running on the wrong leg, and he still was gaining on him.
Yeah, that was so exciting. I love stuff like that.
He never changed leads. If the jockey said if he could have gotten him to change leads, he would have won the damn thing in his first race ever.
Wow.
But he ran on the wrong foot the whole way down the stretch. And finished third.
And did fine. Yay, Spontaneous.
So he's a little bit of not prepared for this kind of competitiveness, I guess. I don't know. He was a little nervous.
Probably.
They opened the gate. He was like, "What?"
He doesn't have your competitive genes.
And I'm hoping my trainer will teach this nag how to change it.
Yes, the trainer.
Yes.
You must have been very proud of him, though. Excited.
Your trainer was contributing to the Budweiser record that night, actually.
Well, Stephen, he's running on the wrong leg and he's finishing third. I think that's something you got to feel pretty damn okay about.
Yeah, you definitely.
That's great.
Yes. Maybe next time he can run on the right leg, and we might be able to win.
There you go.
Yes.
Roses around the neck.
And he is officially a part of the Dysfunctional family now, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
The T-Man.
To the best of T-Man. The T-Man will be back on live in no time. Now more of the best of T-Man.
Hey, T-Man, this is Shane Monahan. I don't know why you keep trying to get in touch with me and all this bullshit that's going on, but you know what? I don't want to hear from you anymore. I'm not going to escalate this thing into a verbal confrontation and get into the media and all that kind of stuff. I'm not like that. So, you know what, why don't you just stop calling, and maybe we can meet face-to-face later on when I get back up here for the beginning of the season. But until that time, quit f***ing calling me, all right? Bye.
There's an example
To respond
of a guy who took us on the air, basically, Terry. Even though he called me on my voicemail behind the scenes here, he took us on. Made the tragic mistake. His name was Shane Monahan.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is now, but he was one of the top blue chip prospects that the Mariners, he was a can't-miss prospect.
He batted 500 in, spring training.
Yeah, now was supposed to be the time that he was like a 40 home run guy in the major leagues, and they had all kinds of aspirations for this gentleman a few years ago. And he was at spring training at that time. And I don't remember what the situation was, but I think he made a big scene in a local bar here in the Northwest because he couldn't get a table right away. But that doesn't sit too good in my system, Terry.
Right.
So I called him out on that. I said, who does he think he is? He thinks he's above everyone else? Well, he made the tragic mistake of escalating it, Terry, with that phone call to us. And to make a long story short, I think last we heard he's driving a Bud truck.
Somewhere. Yeah, he's delivering beer.
Yeah, he's really good on the club softball team, though.
Yeah.
He's terrific.
And even now that he fits more into this functional family more than ever by driving a Bud truck, we won't let him in.
Right.
We won't let him in the family.
He's
Yes.
trying, though.
He was top of the line, first-round draft pick guy, who all of a sudden had his career fall on his face because of taking on the Dysfunctional family. You don't do that.
Well, you never know. Next year, Gates 1 and 2, Bill Bixby and Shane Monahan.
There you go. And now, as far as I'm concerned, and yes, Dump Truck Guy pointed it out, but the latest member to take on the Dysfunctional family is this Bill Bixby character from Fox Sports, who's not even on nationally, he's on locally.
Right.
It's nice to see that one day after being sentenced to jail, she can come out to Emerald Downs and race against a bunch of freaks.
As I said, how many times have we called each other freaks? Fine. That's obviously done within the family.
Right.
But if some outsider who thinks he's above it all, who's some hack local guy, who's doing a sports show with a woman where she's the freaking star.
That's true.
All right?
That is true.
That is very true.
Some journeyman hack broadcaster calling the family freaks.
I know.
Well, you know what happened during the break, Terry? We were taking phone calls, and we have listeners calling us with his home number.
Oh, geez.
And if a listener has his home number, you would probably be inclined to think that the listener was like a friend of his.
Yeah.
But his friends are so loyal to him that they're calling us, giving us his home number because they want us to call him and rip him.
Oh, man.
So we have his home number, or what I think is his home number, and we'll call him now and make him answer to what he thinks he is, how great he thinks he is. And he will apologize on his knees for calling the Dysfunctional Family Freaks, or else face career doom. Not that he's already felt that, like, long ago.
Right.
But I'll make it so he won't want to leave his freaking house, Terry.
Mm-hmm. I think you should also make an apology on air next time he goes on.
On Fox Sports.
Yes.
Next to the star of the show, that woman.
Yes.
They should air his apology on something people listen to, though.
Well, here and on.
Well, we've got multiple calls from listeners saying this is his home number. Wow. Yes. Yeah, I know the guy. Rip him! So we will call now and find out what he's thinking. He's been alerted. He's cowering in the corner right now.
You've reached Bill Wixie. Please leave a message. Thanks.
Call him back. I know he's there.
Wake him up.
He works at night, right?
Yeah. As far as I know, yeah.
This is his home number? We feel comfortable? This is not a Fox Sports number, or what? Confirm that for me. Because if he has a home number, I like calling people at their homes a lot better. Because the way that answering machine sounded, it sounded more like a corporate number.
Unless he's that geeky where he puts his first and last name.
Hi, it's Bill Wixie. Yeah. You can call me David Batter or Hook. See what else you can find. Because if it's... I want him put him in a position where he has an opportunity to respond before we rip him. Tear him down. Tell him he better think twice about leaving his home in general for the next 6 months. Because the bottom line is, he better not be thinking about going to any valets to park his car, or going to any Blockbusters to rent any movies. Make it spit on.
Right.
Yeah, that has to be back in 5 days.
Oh, nice.
Right in his face.
Yeah.
But you bring it back in 1, Bixby.
Nice.
Better not getting any cabs anytime soon, Terry.
I know.
And how many off-duty police officers were at Emerald Downs on Friday night, taking it in as part of the family, as part of the listeners that came out and saw? I know there were at least a few.
Yes.
If not many. If there were a few that we knew of, there had to be legions, Terry.
Yes. There are many who listen to this show.
You better not be caught speeding.
Right.
Anytime soon. Mm-hmm. Be the first white guy to be Rodney King. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're such a big shot, huh? Bixby, take that! Motherfucker! Am I a freak now, Bixby? Right. How you like this nightstick up your ass?
He may, actually.
Mm-hmm. Telling you, that did not sound like his home number. I want the man's home number.
I think you'd be a little more casual at the home.
Hi, it's Bill Bixby.
You know, guys like that may not be.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
That's a fair point.
Yep.
He's so into himself.
Mm-hmm.
So if a girl calls, she'll just
he's giving ladies at the bars his number, so he wants to confirm. You got the right place. It's Bill Bixby.
Right.
Coming at you.
He stands no chance. You know this, right?
He doesn't say push 0 or anything if you want to reach an operator or somebody else. So maybe it is his house. Because everyone does that in corporate America these days. If you want to reach someone immediately, to tell them how great I am.
Bill Wixie, please leave a message. Thanks.
Hey, Bixby. This is T-Man. I'll tell you right now, you got to answer to the family. You got to answer to the family for your comment that you made. You will answer. Tough guy, big shot. Big corporate puppet that you are. No one gives a crap about your stupid opinion. We'll talk more about this later.
Yeah.
I don't want to use it all now, Terry.
Hold some back.
I want to save some of it for when the guys I don't want to get him too prepared.
Right.
Well, I was just saying that...
Yeah, he's going to backtrack.
Right.
Taken out of context.
Don't backtrack either.
They edited it.
But don't support your comment either. You're in a no-win situation. Loser. I want this Bixby now. I want him now. You've reached Bill Bixby.
Does that on their answer machine.
Even if it's your company number.
Jeez.
Freak.
Yeah. Okay. He is.
I know you have stuff over there, Terry.
I do.
There are callers we have to get to.
Yes.
But I want nothing but Bixby.
Are we not going to go any further until we get him? Is that it?
I'm afraid that may be the case.
Oh, boy.
I don't want to cool off here, Terry.
I understand.
Starting to get worked up.
I know that.
All right, I'll take a couple of calls. You're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Good, sir. How are you?
Oh, not bad. Wish I could support your little decision there.
Say again now?
I wish I could support your little decision there on this Bigsby.
Yes.
But I can't.
Why's that?
I just overheard you talking about him, and I don't really give a rat's ass about him, but can't help
Which most
it, man.
people don't. They don't give a rat's ass.
Nobody's heard of him
Yeah,
before.
as a matter of fact, all of a sudden people finally know he exists.
They're going, oh, really?
All right, this guy's too mellow. He's calming me down.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares about anything. You're on the air. But if it does anything, Terry, it just proves that listeners are from all walks of life, even calm, mellow people.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. I don't know why you're getting all worked up. I don't care about him. Mm-hmm. You're on the air. Hello.
G-Man.
I want people going to keep me fired up. Yes. Go ahead.
Hey, man, I'm here to fire you up.
All right.
Great.
Get pissed off at this little bozo.
Mm-hmm.
He don't deserve he's going to be just like Shane Monahan, man. He doesn't even deserve to be on TV.
And he probably doesn't think that right away.
You're right.
Probably thinks, well, I'll come in on top because I'm upper society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Shane Monahan and all the others that have fallen into that trap have thought, Terry.
I know that.
Only to fall quickly,
And
swiftly, never to recover.
Yep.
Hey, man, I was there on Friday.
Yes.
It was awesome. Man, they weren't freaks, man. They were having a good time just like everybody
Well, they
else.
weren't we are freaks. That's fine. We know that we are not your mainstream. We don't want to be. If we ever are, we have to realize what we're doing wrong in this world. Right. The days of fun will be over. Everyone out there, I think I haven't taken any calls to the contrary, Terry. Seems like they had a good time.
Uh-huh.
The energy was there. The excitement was there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I saw Dumpy there, man. He was kicking it up with all the listeners and having a good time and drinking some buzz.
Of course.
Because as opposed to people who are hacks in the industry who think they're all that, run into their cars avoiding your little situations.
Yep, true.
Dumpy was out there signing autographs, high-fiving, yeah, what's happening? Mm-hmm. And all that.
Hey, man, where was Gay? Where the hell was he?
There's a bad example. Well, Gay has some issues with his weight, and he did stop down and saw some people, but he wasn't there for the most part, yes.
Well, I saw him down at the Winner's Circle for about 2 minutes.
Okay, so there you got it.
Mm-hmm.
At least you got that fulfillment.
There you are.
All right, sir?
Yeah, hey, who was the hot brunette that he was hanging out with?
Who, Gay?
Yeah,
I think his name was Cliff from The Cuff, yes. Check him out on Thursday nights. Yakima, good morning.
Oh, no.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, man.
How are you, Yakima?
Good. Let's kick that mother effer's ass.
Ah, we're not there yet. We're not going to surround the guy and beat him senseless, but he will answer.
Yeah.
Anyway, believe it or not, I called about this about, a good 2 hours ago.
You called about this?
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of this until Dumpy brought it to our attention.
Right. I called in on about 6:30 this morning.
All right. Well, sorry you've been waiting so long, but what would you like to add?
I just wanted to get your reaction on what you thought about it. This guy,
Well, now you know.
that female Angie Arlotti, the co-host you heard.
So you all get the Northwest broadcast in every part. They get in every part of Washington State and Oregon and all that. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. You heard the female with him, right?
I've heard of her, yes.
And well, I think she's got more balls than him.
Oh, jeez.
I'm pretty sure. Have you seen the guy? He's like half a Weeman, I think.
If you're half a Weeman, boy, that's bad enough. But Weeman's even coming around.
Yeah.
We're shaping Weeman into shape.
Yeah. He did a fine job.
He came in thinking he was a little bit above. Now he realizes who he is, and he's better off for it.
That's for sure.
That is his home, you're saying? But he won't answer it? That's his freaking home with that message? Are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
Hi, it's Bill Bixby. Jeez. I live alone.
Can't you tell?
Because I'm a ladies' man bachelor kind of guy. Why should I tie myself down to one woman? Yeah, I'm glad you got that special signal I sent you last night on the broadcast where I grabbed my ear and tugged at it.
Yeah, that was for you, baby.
That was for you. Because I'm Bill Bixby. And when you met me in the bar that night, you had your life turn around on a dime.
Guys like that think like that.
Honestly, I'm saying that. It sounds so ridiculous, but this is the way this guy thinks.
I
know. And now he must be told who he really is. Yes. He must be told that he is the loser that he never realized.
Right. Time to hit him with a dose of reality.
Some hack journeyman guy who has to read everything off a stupid teleprompter that nobody gives a crap about his stupid opinion. If he was any good to be on ESPN anyway. Doing some little local sports show that the star of the show, of the sports situation there, is a woman. Yeah. But in order to keep himself from committing suicide, Terry, he's got to talk himself into how great he is.
Can you imagine every morning he looks at himself and says, yeah.
Yeah. I woke up Bill Bixby again. Lucky for me.
The T-Man.
You are a son of a bitch. You know that?
KUBE 93's
93 Days of Summer. Best of the T-Man show continues.
Give him a beer. I'm sure that was said a lot on Friday night.
Yeah.
The following phrase. Give him a beer. Come on, look at him. Give him a beer. Is that you, Hotshot?
That's me.
Down amongst the crowd?
Yes.
You hear that, Terry?
Yes,
that's Hotshot down amongst the freaks.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
No doubt about it.
Feeling pretty comfortable.
But if you're Bill Bixby,
I know.
Shut your ass.
There was a wager I lost. Donnie, I took Donnie to beat Old Man Jim. Old Man Jim glided his way into 11th place. Now I lost the teriyaki.
1 day's lunch.
1 day's lunch, but losing anything to the women stings. It could be 300 days lunch. Stings just as bad.
Fair point.
All right, I'm in the winner's circle with Hammy, triumphant this year. How are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling pretty fine, you know what I'm saying? I'm very happy. I'm excited that I finally got 2 titles underneath my belt. I've been waiting on this title for 2 years.
Now I need to go out and get a belt.
Right.
I've been waiting on this title for 2 years, and it finally has come back to the ham sandwich man. I say, ooh-wee.
Yes, I think rightfully the title of Dysfunctional Family Race status should go to your number one dysfunctional family member who had his status in jeopardy. If he would have lost to a dump truck guy who made his best showing ever. Dump truck guy was running faster than I've ever seen him. The man is becoming a specimen, Terry.
How are you going to celebrate?
Well, I'm going to get drunk, and I'm going to party with the whole entire Dysfunctional family tonight.
You see? And Terry, the honesty there, Terry.
I know.
Would Bill Bixby announce he's going out to get drunk?
No.
He'd get drunk to make a fool of himself hitting on women that have no interest.
Right.
But he would never admit it.
No.
The candor there is appreciated.
How are you going to celebrate?
Well, I'm going to get drunk, and I'm going to party with the whole entire Dysfunctional family tonight.
That it can be labeled the Dysfunctionate family, that's fine.
Yeah.
He is our leader-in-chief.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Sammy. Tanya, solid 6th place. How are you feeling?
Tired.
What was the biggest challenge out there for you?
Standing up on the sand or dirt, whatever you want to call it. It was like running on the beach.
Right.
All right, if you come back to us next year, who do you want to beat?
All of them. Hopefully I can just kind of like hide a horse in my stall behind me, you know, and then jump on them after everybody takes off.
How would you change your training etiquette?
Train. I guess it would be would
Yeah, she did decide to come last minute.
work for me if I actually did train. I've been kind of a couch potato lately.
All right, we appreciate you coming down. Thanks.
Jessica, the intern.
Yeah.
Fine job.
Yes.
Way to go.
Showing how easy this work is. All right.
That's true.
Is that pretty much the case or what?
Yeah.
She could host that Fakakta show they have on there.
Man alive.
Jeez.
All right, get a couple of stories ready, but I have to take a couple of more calls.
All right.
I don't want to cool down at all, even though I feel like I'm starting to. You're on the air. Hello. And by the way,
Yes.
let me just say this. Wayman, during the break, called that number again, and I was there with him. He hit 0, because usually if you're calling some corporate office in this day and age, you hit 0, you go to an operator, right?
Right,
He hit 0, nothing happened. Okay? Then you factor in that he doesn't mention on that message at all that you've reached Fox Sports, which I think he would.
Yeah, you would.
If we reached his business.
Yeah.
So that was his home. We called his house, and that was his message. Does that just give you a little insight to this guy's mentality?
Yeah. Jeez.
And he's calling the family freaks.
I know.
You never know when a news director's calling. You got to be professional.
You're on the air.
Hello.
Yeah, never know when ESPN might call him, right?
Raise opinion.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm calling about gay phone operator.
What about him?
My name's Debbie. I'm calling from North Seattle, first of all. I'm very disappointed. I have been dying to meet him. I was at the event last year. I seen him at the broomball game, from a distance. But
So you go to
he
all
said
events.
all that stuff that he was going to be there and he was going to shake hands, and I was all over waiting to meet him. He's emotional. He has issues.
Yes. Well, that's actually a really good point because Gay made a whole statement. He made it his business to come on last week and show how upset he was that he wasn't part of the advertising of this event,
Right.
that people weren't excited to come out and see him. So I said, so you're going to be out there? You're going to be meeting people? He said, yes, I plan to be out there plenty. Here's a woman named Debbie, very excited to meet him. And where was Gay? He was upstairs the whole time where the free food was.
Right.
Yeah, just because I'm not running doesn't mean I'm not going to be down there, he kept telling us.
Yeah,
No, he said he'd be down there the whole time. Maybe
Yes,
in the
he
suite for a
did.
minute.
So
Yes.
talking about formal apologies today, hang on a second, Debbie.
I'm glad they didn't put him in the promo. He deserved to be now.
I don't want to disrupt him from looking for a job this morning, but this is important.
It is.
Or TiVo might be taping something now, too. So
Huh? What if his message said, "Hi, you reached Bill Bixby?" Gay. Now he's not going to pick up his phone?
Uh-oh.
Everyone's running today? Everyone's running for cover?
Doesn't anybody just take their medicine anymore?
No. He's sensing the
That's
Right.
cool. He could only participate when on. If he actually has to go through some effort to, participate and be known to the people who are looking forward to meeting him, it's just too much trouble
Here's
for
a
him.
woman who is an absolute fan of Gay Phone Operator.
Right.
Who's been so disheartened by his actions as
Again
it
and
pertains
again.
as it pertains to the way he perceived it being last week, that she has now ended her like towards him. Is that fair to say you're not a fan of his anymore?
Nope, I'm sure not. He's
She was waiting
disappointing.
out
He's
there
a
like
baby.
an idiot, waiting to shake his hand and tell him how much she appreciated him.
Yep.
But he had to stay up there in the suite stuffing food in his face all night.
I just wanted to say hi and, it's interesting.
I'm one that believes you live up to your promises, Terry.
All right. Yep.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay, Gay. Take it easy.
Wait, one
Hope
more.
you want
Let me.
next time.
I'm not giving up. I know he's home. Let me try one more time.
We know where this guy is.
Yeah, definitely. He's not out and about.
Well, I'm not picking up the phone. This is bad timing. He's all worked up over Bixby's. He's going to take it out on me.
Right.
God, gay man!
well, he's smart if he thinks that.
Little criticism from a listener, and he can't answer his phone.
Take your lumps.
He talked to us an hour ago.
Right. All she wanted to do was kind of offer him some support.
And the
be there
reason
for
there's not enough
him.
support that Gay could get.
Well, I know that.
The reason he's not picking up his phone is because there's nothing to say. He has no defense for that.
Mm-hmm.
He came on last week all upset that he wasn't part of the advertising and then said right there, I will be out there.
Yeah,
I will be down there. And Debbie waited all night.
He didn't go to the after party. He didn't do any of that.
You did say you talked to him an hour ago, but he hung up on you an hour ago, by the way.
As he usually does. Debbie, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Now he's not even answering.
That's all right.
Now he's checking his messages.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not all right, Debbie. I don't think it is all right. I want to hear what he has to say about this.
Yeah, me too. I'd like to. I was pretty disappointed. I was looking everywhere for him. He's the big man, everybody said, in plaid.
I feel bad that Debbie had this experience. And if there was any doubt as to whether he was there, not that there was even a sliver of doubt.
Right.
He just showed that he is by having the phone ring once last time.
He should really know better, too, because, A, we know where he lives, so we could just send Pasty Dave down to his house, because we've done it before, so answer the phone.
You're on your way to work, Debbie?
Yes.
Because maybe Pasty can pick you up and you can go down to his apartment. Do you want to do that?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Face-to-face apology.
You have to be at work?
Pardon?
Don't you think it's a better situation where Pasty comes out and gets you and takes you to Gay's front door right now?
Oh, no, I drive all over for my job, so I'm not at a location.
Well, nobody is. But are you near us right now as we speak? What city are you in?
No, I'm in North Seattle.
Mm-hmm. Why do I feel like I'm scaring her all of a sudden?
I know.
Well, you're not scaring me. I just know that, he doesn't want to meet anybody, and he's always afraid to talk to people.
That's never stopped us before.
Well, then don't say he is, you know?
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
then
I'll
he
be
shouldn't.
there, I'll
That's
meet people,
fine.
I'll see,
And if that's
I'll
the
show my
case,
face,
that's fine.
he's
But
lying.
he shouldn't whine about the ad, and he
Exactly.
shouldn't then say what's not true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So why don't we send Pasty out right now to meet you at some little landmark in North Seattle, and then you can go down to his apartment.
You can have cotton candy, the party platter.
Yeah.
Ride the escalator.
Just sit in his home all day.
I gotta work.
You have to work?
Yes.
You can ride the monorail from his bathroom to his bedroom.
I'd really like to tell him a thing or two about his attitude, his whining.
All right.
Thanks.
Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Little people mover.
Oh, boy.
He had a good point, though. He did complain about it, and then he didn't even hang out down there.
No doubt. And he doesn't answer his phone.
I know.
Bad habits these days that he picked up from Bixby.
Not good. Not good at all.
What else is going on, Terry?
Well, scientific evidence has proven that women sprinters, if they have sex shortly before they run better and faster. Isn't that interesting?
According to who?
According to a German trainer.
So German sprinters will run faster.
I got this off of
So
Reuters.
I'd like to think American men do enough damage as far as their abilities to make a woman a little bit worn out that they shouldn't be better coming out of the blocks in their sprinting efforts after sex.
Well, they're saying that the testosterone levels rise when women have, when they have sex.
I don't care how much they rise, Terry. Let me get a hold of one of these German sprinters for a couple of seconds with my inch and a half or she's not walking.
Tanya Harding actually headed to jail in just a couple of days, but took some time out.
I got to play it again, Terry.
I know.
Or else I'm going to call off.
For Emerald Downs.
And ham sandwich and dump truck guys going pretty well. DJ Doofus, where is Tanya and her skates? But ham sandwich, we have a streaker. Yeah! Ham sandwich has gone right away.
Apparently somebody in a thong ran across the thing. Feely Fool Allowed, that's Mary Kay Letourneau's ex, whatever, came in second. Tanya talks.
I'm just here to have fun, and be able to see everybody, and it's really great.
Yeah, she might be as bad as him. The way she said "Billy for allow."
Ex whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
They think they're so big time.
I know.
That's Angie Arlotti. That's
Yeah,
who that
right,
is.
yeah.
I saw her once, and I couldn't watch her ever again. She's so ugly.
Nice.
I don't need her telling me about the sports.
And she's the star, right?
All right.
Feely Fool Allowed, that's Mary Kay Letourneau's ex, whatever, came in second. Tanya talks.
I'm just here to have fun, and be able to see everybody, and it's really great. Everything I've been going through, and it helps me out, too. And so, just go and have fun.
It's nice to see that one day after being sentenced to jail, she can come out to Emerald Downs and race against a bunch of freaks.
He's going to answer for that commentary.
And he
will
should.
answer.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you have?
I got this out of Massachusetts. A Massachusetts doctor has been suspended for leaving a patient on the operating table midway through spinal surgery,
right,
so he could make a deposit of a check in his local bank. Isn't that nice? Oh, gotta go. Let me go put...
Let's call Angie Arlotti, too.
Okay, let's do.
Why do you laugh like a slut?
Mm-hmm.
He left surgery and had a.
We hear you're doing the ball players to keep your job.
Yeah, I hear that too. I
You
don't,
do
know,
hear
if
that?
I don't know if it's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I've
True
heard,
enough.
I've heard something like that.
Want me to finish up this story?
I'm sorry, what were you saying,
I
Terry?
was telling you about the surgeon who left
No, it's very tragic.
patient. Yeah.
She's not even hot. Why would you?
Forget hot.
If you're a ball player.
She's Rhino Head sports reporter. Man. At least the woman who does the Best Damn Sports Show, period, who does she sits in with them sometimes, and she does the reporting of the actual hardcore sports news. Mm-hmm. She's hot as hell.
Yeah, she is. She's very pretty.
Man!
Take a rocket scientist to read scores for you. Oh, Boston beat New York 4-2. It's not hard.
They're going to pay. They are going to pay for that comment.
Where's their offices? Let's go down there.
They're not so chicken, they'll come on. They should be calling us. They should be finding out what the hotline number is to answer and explain why they had to sound like they're so big time.
Mm-hmm.
When they're stuck-up losers who are, like, at the peak of their careers and have made it nowhere.
And it's funny because they think that they're in tight with the ball players, but the ball players hate these people. I mean, they think they're so high class and so cool.
You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Is this T-Man?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
What's up, bud?
Hey, did you know that Angie Arlotti is Bill's older brother? Bitch, anyway.
Oh, jeez.
That's nice.
How you guys doing?
Good, sir. Thank you.
Oh, jeez.
I knew there was a resemblance, yes.
Yeah, they do. Don't you know?
Yes.
And didn't you hear the other caller? You know, she's got more balls than him. I think they share a set.
Right. I don't know if there's two between them, so don't be so sure.
Wow.
You can say they love him, Terry.
Yeah.
Big fans.
I can tell.
Let them come on and say that we're doing the Fox Sports News celebrity cast race at Emerald Downs. How many people show up? How does minus 30 sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. That means people who work there will take the night off.
The T-Man.
Man, the T-Man will be back on live in no time. Now more of the best of T-Man.
DJ Doofus. Just feet behind Bikini Dave. How are you feeling right now?
You know, I had him, and then one of his balls slipped out, and then his butt got right in my face, and there's nothing I could do about it. But I beat Tanya Harding, and that makes me feel pretty damn good.
So no calls.
Yeah, I beat a 5'1" woman.
But I beat Tanya Harding, and that makes me feel pretty damn good.
So no calls for 6 months. How is that feeling?
I have a way. I'll get back on the show. I'm the doof.
Oh, right. DJ Doofus not taking it, obviously, serious enough that he lost the race within the race to Bikini Dave, who he promised would never beat him.
Right.
And now there is a 6-month ban on DJ Doofus calling, and he's not getting through. What do you think? He has a way. He's the doof. This is DJ Doug.
Yeah.
Can I talk to T-Man?
Right.
I have a way. I'll get back on the show. I'm the doof.
All right. We want to hear a rap. I'll be back. Billy, how are you feeling? Solid finish.
Billy Fuallau booked ass.
Yes, he did.
The lover of Mary Kay Letourneau, who is moving on with his life. I love this man.
I do too. I like him.
He's always willing. He's very happy to be everywhere we are, and we're happy to have him. He fits in perfectly with the family. Terry will do a lot for Billy Fuallau.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
He is.
Billy, how are you feeling? Solid finish.
I'm just glad I came in second. Last year I came in fourth.
All right. So you looking to win it next year?
Hopefully.
All right. If there's one thing that you can change, what would it be?
You have Susan Lemmer's number? Let's move on. Who else we have here?
Bikini Dave.
Oh.
Solid, right out there.
Yeah, well, I got caught a little off guard, but there's no excuses. And halfway through, some things actually fell out.
Yeah, you can see it on the tape. He's running, and he's still running top speed, but he's tucking his penis back into the two-piece bikini that he wore.
And he's still
And I had to put those right back. And a little embarrassing, but it was all good. We had fun.
So no DJ Doofus for 6 months.
There's no DJ Doofus in the Dysfunctional family anymore. Bye, Doof.
Mm-hmm. And DJ Doofus has sent us an email.
No.
Is this the way he plans on being on the show? Because as far as I'm concerned, that's not a very big impact.
No.
Being an emailer.
Wow.
Resorting to email status for the next 6 months. Oh, look at this. He emailed us a rap. Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, Gay used to fax him, and he got in.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't even figure this out. This is the Double D Oofus. I'm here on the T-Man Show to confess. I lost to Bikini Biatch Dave while running my test. Now the Biatch cheated. That's how he completed his test for the best. Why am I even reading this crap? Sure. Bikini Dave is calling this morning. Good morning, Bikini.
What's going on, Jay?
How are you, sir?
I'm feeling mighty victorious. How about you?
I am here to announce that due to your victory, even though it was a close finish over DJ Doofus, who got out of the gate faster than anyone, by the way, Doofus did.
He did.
I am knighting you a new member of the top 20 dysfunctional family members. You earned it.
That's right.
Doofy is out.
He's gone.
And Bikini Dave is in.
Yay, way to go.
Would you like to say something?
Yes, I'd like to say hi. My name's DJ Doofus. I'm no longer in the family. I'm going to go ahead and email every day until I'm back on the road because I'm the doof. Dumbass.
You beat the dumbass.
Wasn't any question, really.
I don't think it was.
In a
I don't
bikini
think
and
it
all.
was. Not at all.
Doofus is like much wirier.
Right.
You have Bikini Dave, who's like a husky guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hotshot loves being called husky.
I know.
And yet, you have two dudes between Hotshot and Bikini Dave who are agile, who move well, considering how much do you weigh, Bikini Dave?
240.
240. Doofy weighs about 155.
It's that.
No, his man titties make him weigh a little more.
Sucks to be skinny and have man titties.
21, too.
His nipples are like the size of bologna flaps.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I don't want to know what happened after the big event last night.
Okay.
Or Friday night.
Either.
But congratulations, Bikini Dave.
Yes.
You are going to see yourself later today. We're going to adjust the top 20 on the website, and you will see the name Bikini Dave in there and Doofus's name out.
Round.
Thank you for checking in.
All right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Way to run with hanging out and everything, man.
Another good guy.
Yes.
Another good man, Bikini Dave, making a quick impact on the show by beating the 15 ladies who are part of the homemade bikini contest.
Yeah.
And then running a good race against the Doofy.
That was great.
He was born in the bayou.
Eating a ham sandwich.
With a golden spoon. With golden teeth.
I think romantic is just sitting down and what a like this.
He's a guy looking for Miss Do-Right. And in the meantime, f***ing everybody inside.
Yeah.
He's high on life. And probably something else, too. And now, the most romantic man in the land.
Just chilling.
He's the ham sandwich guy.
I say, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, he got his belt back.
Yeah, he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, he won his second title in 4 years of trying in your dysfunctional family race, considering the fact that he is fresh off a car accident, debilitating type situation. The fact that he ran down the track the fastest is a major accomplishment for your number one dysfunctional family member and mine, the Ham Sandwich Man.
Woohoo! Way to go, Hammy.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, man, you know what I'm saying. I'm so-so. I got big things to do today.
What are you going to do today?
Well, before I started off, I got a wonderful story for y'all, but I got to let y'all know the breakdown to the verdict to the blueprint.
Uh-oh.
Now, what does the breakdown mean? The breakdown
I don't know what any of it means so far. Go ahead.
The breakdown means you're going to describe everything that you're about to talk about. The verdict means that you about to end it with the point of the situation, and the blueprint means that if you got a house, before you build that house, you need a blueprint just in case your house burns down so you can build it exactly the same way.
What's in the blunt today? That's the question.
Can you have any more?
Yes. I would like some serious lucid patterns of thinking like Havy's having today, which either is so over my head that I don't understand a word he's saying, or so gibberish like Tari that he doesn't even know what he's saying. I don't know which.
Okay.
But Hammy sounds like he's off to a good start today on the streets. It's a beautiful morning so far, isn't it, Hammy?
All right. I heard it's supposed to be a hot day, Brian. My teeth are getting a shine on this morning, Brian.
Aha! Hammy's teeth come out to play even more on a sunny day, obviously, than they do when the clouds dominate.
All right. So this is my quick little story real quick.
Yes.
You know, I'm posted up, talking to a friend, talking what I normally talk about, females and ladies.
Okay, when is this?
This happened Saturday evening about...
You're still fresh off your victory.
Right,
It's 4 o'clock. You're going out. You're meeting your peeps. You're hanging out with the world, which is your family in a sense because you love the streets.
Right.
And what happens?
So the Seattle biker cops approached the scene, and when they approached the scene...
You got to put those little baggies away.
But it was none of that. They was talking to me. They didn't ask to search me. They didn't ask for no ID. They didn't take me to jail for nothing.
Because they know you're the ham sandwich man.
Well, they know that too. They know who I am. And the first conversation was, what you doing with that pig on your neck? Are you trying to clown us or something? So I let them got their shine on. I didn't say nothing for about 3 minutes so of the whole conversation. So all of a sudden...
What pig are you talking about?
Oh, my pig that I had on my neck.
He had a pigger on his neck.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it was...
There's no more explanation for it than what you hear.
Right.
It was like in the middle of my chest, but after the police finished with me, it was like, in the middle of my leg.
Oh, jeez.
So what happened, he kept pushing me. He pushed me about 5 times, and after he pushed me, he tried to snatch my pig off my neck. You know what I'm saying? So after...
I wish that was an analogy, Terry, not literal. But go ahead, yes.
After he did that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I can't believe these guys. I can't believe Joker and Burns, first of all.
All right, don't give out names. Come on, Hammy. What the hell, man? So you got shaken down. You didn't go to jail. You're fine.
No, I'm not fine, because I called the police on them.
All right, so you call the police on the police. There you go.
Yeah, and the police ain't came.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't like the way he snatched my pig off my neck. He snatched
someone's
it off
got your
my
pig.
neck.
All right, if anyone's seen Hammy's pig, we'll get it back to him. It can't be replaced. It's a one of a kind. Hammy wants his pig back.
He snatched it and it spent around my neck and bust him in his head.
And bust your pig in his head?
No, he bust himself in his head. It spent around my neck and bust him in his head because he tried to jack it off my neck.
It bust the cop in his head?
Correct.
All right. See, what goes around comes around literally.
And I called the police because that's a charge. The police ain't got no business snatching nothing off of
So where's your pig
neck.
now? Is the pig okay?
Yeah, the batteries are still running.
Pig has batteries?
Yes.
I didn't want to ask anymore.
Yeah.
But you still have your pig?
Yeah, I still
Oh,
got
okay.
it.
Well, then that's a good ending.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. You're a little upset that you got manhandled a little bit, but we all do.
All right.
All right?
And they keep on threatening me, man. Keep on telling me that I'm going to have a short life and I'm going to have a short, stressful life.
Well, how's it going so far?
It's going. I told them it's going to be a long life.
And it's been good.
And it's been.
So you'll show them. There you go.
But at least you got your pig.
Right.
He has his pig.
When I think stressed out people, I don't think ham sandwich.
No, not at all.
Jeez. I think the little guy in the room back there, not the ham sandwich.
Right.
Jeez.
As far as I'm concerned, he's having as entertaining a life as anyone I know.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Always come on laughing, and sometimes you're walking around the streets enough with a pig around your neck. Maybe they didn't know he was the ham sandwich man. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't care. Maybe this particular cop, or whatever the case may be, didn't like Hammy loitering too much.
Don't rough up the pig.
Don't rough up the pig.
It's a good rule.
I don't think it's bad luck to rough up a pig.
Yeah.
Hammy's a little upset his pig got manhandled.
Yeah.
Pig with batteries,
There's
too.
probably a couple pigs you roughed up a little bit during your spree. Come on, look at that. Your luck's not so bad.
I spun them around, they knocked me in the head, too.
Right.
But their batteries never ran out. I always had spares for them.
Right.
You're on the air. Hello, 1-866-663-T-Man. We have time for a few more phone calls. Go ahead.
Hey,
Terry,
T-Man,
a couple
how you
of Terry stories. Yes, what's up, bud?
Hey, I was at Emerald Downs and I saw...
How's your pig?
Oh, he's doing great.
Okay, good.
I was at Emerald Downs Friday night. I saw Donnie lose to Old Man Jim.
Yes, he did. We talked about that this morning, and Donnie... Have we attempted to call Donnie? Donnie knows the bet that he sat here, looked me in the eye, and made. Unless H's is going to pay off his debt, too, and have sex with Audrey the chat line whore. Donnie knows that he's on the hook now after losing to Old Man Jim. He will have sex with Audrey here in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to happen after he looked her in the eye and told her he wasn't attracted to her.
Right.
After he told her he wasn't interested. After he denied her invitation to be her 600th. Donnie then, after saying all that, said, if I lose to Old Man Jim T-Man, I will die. How do you say it? Right. So now, all of a sudden, he's not answering his phone?
Yeah,
Nobody is.
Everyone's running today. Donnie knows he's due and owing one session of sex with Audrey the chat line whore here in the studio. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, we were talking to Donnie. We were kind of giving him a hard time that he has to do it, but I got a look at Audrey at Emerald Downs. She really isn't that cute, so I don't blame him. So,
yeah, I think she's not bad at all.
She's not that bad, but that's not even the point. He made a bet.
She's got pretty eyes.
Yeah, it's not like he made a bet and then you were coming on saying, well, she's not cute enough, T-Man, he shouldn't have to pay. He made the bet. He was looking at her when he made the bet. He knows what he got himself into. He thought he was going to beat old man Jim, and he lost. He lost to a 96-year-old man in a race.
You can believe that.
He's lucky. All he has to do is we're giving him like a gift.
Right.
It was pretty funny. Old man Jim was like looking back at him. Come on, little man.
And
when a 96-year-old man is taunting you close to the finish line,
right,
you know you owe something for that.
And if Donnie had won, he would make sure that we would have brought up the girl from the Tri-Cities.
Yes,
I mean,
that was the deal. It wasn't like I wasn't on the line for anything.
Right.
I made a deal with him. The bet was if he was to beat old man Jim in the race,
right,
that girl that he wants to have sex with, that he hit on in the Tri-Cities, who called the show the other day,
yes,
I would have paid to bring her in here. I would pay for the hotel.
Right.
I would pay for their dinner. I would have paid for everything.
Yes.
So it wasn't like he was on the hook for something and I wasn't going to repay if he was to be victorious.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bet. And he lost.
He did.
And now he better not go running. Even though there's plenty of places for a little man to hide.
Sure.
We will find him. How many calls do I have to make this morning, Terry?
I don't know, but you're making an awful lot, more than
Somebody
usual.
be a man and step up and take your lumps, take your medicine.
Gosh. Just take responsibility, say, okay.
Call Donnie at his own house. Hi, this is Bill Bixby.
Hey, what's up? This is Donnie. I can't get the phone right now, so leave me a message and I'll call you back later.
There you have it.
At least he doesn't say, hi, it's Donnie the Midget.
Catch me weekdays, 6 to 10.
But he's almost saying that without saying it. Oh, no. This guy's a little personality going there.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
I think if he was like 5 feet or above, his name would be Don.
I don't know if it can be done at 4'2".
He'd be Jim back there.
Right.
Hey, what's up? This is Donnie. I can't get the phone right now, so leave me a message and I'll call you back later.
What does that mean when it picks up after one ring?
It's off.
He took his phone off his hook.
Maybe so.
Hang it up!
Hey, what's up? This is Donnie. I can't get the phone right now, so leave me a message and I'll call you back.
All right, who's leaving the message? I don't want to go off on Donnie yet. He is a family member.
Press 1 to
Terry, leave a polite message.
Hi, Donnie. It's Terry, and we're calling to...
We want to call you Don.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Don.
I call him Donald sometimes.
Yes, you do.
Go ahead.
Anyway, we want to just kind of set a date for when you plan on having sex with Audrey due to the fact that you lost to old man Jim. So give us a call back, and we'll set a date soon. Okay, bye.
Very nicely done, Terry.
Well
done.
You made it like it is matter of fact, because it is. Plus, you didn't sound overbearing with the, you have to pay us, like I would have done.
Like you would have done, right. I did the nice approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can expect that happen. That could happen sometime later in the week.
Yeah, there you go.
Donnie will recognize he lost the bet. Audrey will be here with Donnie. And I can picture them. I'm looking at the wall right now that I expect them to be up against. Little Donnie's shoulders pinned.
Yeah.
You like what you see?
Wait, his shoulder's pinned.
Yes, and she's pretty much, even though his penis is the key to the equation, she's taking control as she has him pressed up against the wall.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's just along for the ride, is what I picture.
Well, as long as he's taller than the little clown, he can go along for the ride.
Oh, golly.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, can't wait.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
I hate to speculate already because we haven't heard from Donnie. Maybe he's away or something, whatever the case may be. Maybe he went to work. Mm-hmm. So I'm not even going to speculate as to what could happen in this situation if Donnie doesn't pay his bet.
All right.
Give his home phone number out.
One digit.
Digit by digit. And maybe unlike gay phone operator, he won't appreciate it that much.
Right.
Give out a digit every day he doesn't call.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Not a bad idea.
Should I start with today or no?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're on the air. Hello? Hello? Well, perfect anyway. Because we all know it wouldn't be anything to give out Donnie's area code, because we all know it's 206.
Right.
Okay, that's good.
Is anyone there, by the way? Hello? I hear somebody there. All right, you're on the air. So the first number in the prefix of Donnie's home phone number is 2. The first lucky number is 2.
It's like we're playing
So
lotto.
you have 206.
That's like Keno.
Yeah.
You have 206, 2. Stay tuned tomorrow when the second number in Donnie's little prefix is given out. Now, it wouldn't be any harm if Donnie would have come on tomorrow or call us sometime today and say, hey, T-Man, I lost. I'm going to pay.
Right.
You're on the air. You're on the air. Do people know they're on? Hello?
T-Man.
Yes.
Hello.
What's up?
I think it's time to wrap up the midget.
It's been cardinal sin number 1. You've been told on many an occasion, don't wrap up the midget! Well, if Donnie doesn't step up like a man and pay off his debt, we may have to suspend cardinal rule number 1.
Wrap up the midget.
Yes! This guy's getting a little too excited already.
There's videos on websites for that dude, all right? You don't need us.
The T-Man.
I'll kick you in the nuts, and we'll call it a day.